I just want to know if you guys do this. This is a nut song to be playing around.
Bro, what are we watching?
This is nuts.
No, okay, that's sick.
Y'all niggas doing this?
Why'd you put that in the
I
a
wanna know if
pre-production
you-
doc?
I want to know if niggas peer pressure enough. Are you doing
That's
this?
sick.
Niggas
Look at the image that is frozen on.
He's
he's like leaning into
crazy
it.
shit.
Yes, that song is killing me too, bro. But
Nah, that's sick. Bro.
nah, bro.
She said the caption says eyes closed.
I know what you are.
Yo, bro, the nigga is passionate about catching this.
Yo,
nah, bro.
I just want to know now: is there a secret video you niggas ever doing this?
no fucking shot.
And these hibachi niggas be mad aggressive. Yo, you sure?
You gotta
Come
curve
on,
them every
yo,
time.
I'd be like,
You know what
bro,
you gotta
chill
do?
out.
good.
Now you know what you can't look at them in the eyes. Like when they cooking, you can't look at them.
I was
You look
never
at the
doing
food.
that.
Nah, nah, 'cause
Wait,
you
what
looking at
the
the you looking at the food. You see them going
No,
crazy. And
I'm
shit.
not. I'm on my phone till it's done. No, I'm not. Because
All
these
right,
niggas is
so
aggressive.
What the fuck so we'll go to a regular Chinese spot then.
Okay.
You say-
I don't go.
Yeah,
They
bro,
go crazy
I do
in front
that
of you.
too.
You
I,
watch them cook.
I
That's
don't go
mad
to
funny.
hibachi for the fun. I go because somebody made me. I don't like this. Yo, Nick. Yo,
So
y'all
hibachi
niggas,
food isn't good.
it is good, but I just grab it on the go. I don't need nobody to flip it in front of me. Yo, where's a like? Can I grab this and dip?
That's fair, but it is a cool date to have the whole.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes,
Yeah.
'cause like I said, the girl made me go.
Yeah.
I don't care that they flipping shrimp in the air and go catching it backwards or pouring this in the guy's mouth.
Now that, that's
Nah,
not.
he-
That's not it.
That's
That happens
Yeah, no,
all
it
the
does.
time.
You're right. No, it does. But that's why you gotta curb that, bro.
Do we know what is that liquid being squirted into this man's mouth? Pause.
It's alcohol, isn't it?
No, it's not alcohol.
No,
well, sometimes it's alcohol.
Yeah, it's alcohol.
sometimes it's
Wait, so
alcohol.
this is non-alcoholic and it's getting sprayed in his
Yo,
mouth?
niggas just getting juice sprayed in their mouth is
I
unbelievable.
believe it's alcohol because
Sometimes it is
when they
alcohol.
when they
Yeah,
put it on
yeah.
the grill, that shit, fire and all that.
I
I
bullshit.
think it is alcohol.
Oh, it's oil. No, it can't be oil.
Niggas spraying
No, it's alcohol. I think it's alcohol. I think you're right.
I went
That's
from this
crazy.
image.
a light olive oil in his mouth.
This image is killing me.
Eyes closed. I know what you are. I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
I just want to know if I'm ever gonna see a video of you niggas doing
That
something
is
like
crazy. Saying my throat crazy, like putting that song on in the background. That's crazy.
That's mad
You gotta fight
disrespectful.
someone. You gotta fight someone.
this. Yourself.
Yeah, like
As one
that is-
person, yourself.
That's he was mad passionate about that.
He's determined.
Nigga
He
didn't
was
spill.
determined.
He didn't spill a drop.
Eyes closed.
He did not spill a drop.
Nah, he practiced that at home.
That's all I had. I just wanted to know if y'all
I'm not gonna
niggas.
say anything else.
That's just want to make sure you niggas don't got a video out there where that's what's going on.
No, I can promise you
I'm
that
good,
there's no
bro.
video out there.
All right, that's it. That's it. If y'all want to play
There's
this,
no hibachis in the hood, so I'm good. So
Joe just will not leave the hood. Huh?
because I don't gotta worry about ever
Nigga
going
just
to a
will
hibachi.
not leave the hood. He
I
loves
don't.
the Bronx. You
I
Bronx
want
nigg-
to, but
Yo, you Bronx niggas will not leave.
I want to.
We
Derek,
leave, but we come back.
no, Derek
at
lives,
Cardi.
Derek lives
Yes.
in the
Facts.
Bronx and just moved further in the Bronx. This niggas, I don't get it.
This is just rooted. It's your core.
No, go somewhere safe.
I'm safe
Please.
where I'm at.
No, you're not.
Yeah,
The only people not
You're
safe
not-
in the Bronx are people like
Are-
not from the Bronx and like in like the train station.
That is a fact.
Yo.
That's a fact.
Nah,
That's
all
a
right,
small
we gotta get
percentage.
out of
here.
That's a small
Nah, we
percentage.
gotta get out
Like,
of here.
I
That's
say
a
about
small-
like 80% of the
Yeah.
crime in New York happens in subway stations in the Bronx, bro.
No.
Bro,
Subway
what?
stations in
Every
general.
crazy ass
Brooklyn.
story.
Listen,
Subway stations
no.
in general.
Yeah.
Because the last big thing that happened was like in Brooklyn.
in
wasn't it?
general.
Yeah, because that
Yes.
nigga's the Joker. He put a
But-
mask on.
But
And
crime?
niggas in Gotham.
Nah, bro. Nah, crime.
Nobody died. I can
Brooklyn?
make a joke.
Brooklyn got it.
Everybody's
I don't-
alive. I don't care.
I don't care. Brooklyn got it when it comes to the crime.
Brooklyn got what?
Bro, come on, bro.
There's too much shit going on in fucking Brooklyn, bro.
Bugging, bro.
Bro,
I saw. I did. What's that app that has like a Citizens app?
Citizens
I seen
app,
someone
yeah.
post a screenshot of Citizens app. There's like a tiger in someone's apartment in the Bronx one time. Or some shit. I don't know.
Oh nah, that's
And
that
this
was back
nigga
in,
know
like,
who.
I
Look,
know
look.
that was in 2005. I didn't know who. That was in
Bro.
Harlem though.
That was Miguel.
Harlem.
Yo, I know cuz were really like,
That was
what,
Ming
what,
the
what are
Tiger.
jokes
Nah,
talking
nah,
about?
yo, if niggas, real New York niggas know, that was I believe that was Ming the Tiger in Harlem, bro. Motherfuckers know, bro.
I'm from New York. I have no idea
The
what
Bronx
jokes.
is the most lit anyway. So
That-
like it is. what
That's
it is.
Harlem, but yes, the Bronx is the most latest. So yeah.
Yo, I have no idea. What?
I don't know, bro.
I've never heard this
You won't
story.
get it.
Yeah, you're right. You know what?
You won't get it.
There's one thing I'll agree. I will never
The
get a
girls that
tiger.
get it.
Okay, so I hear you, big dog.
All right. Intro,
Alright.
please.
Oh shit.
All right. Welcome to episode 148 of the Imaginary Players podcast. Me, the one, Mr. Full Disclosure, aka Big Jump from the East Side Boys. You're now listening to and have always been listening to the greatest show on earth. I will cut the brand you said out of this because they are not paying anyone.
Yes.
But anyway,
Fuck them.
I mean, they hooked it up though, but we're not sponsored. But they hooked it up though.
they hooked it up because I work somewhere. That's
Yes.
it. That does nothing
is
for
not-
me. That's just the white man trying to keep me where I'm at.
Yeah.
I'm not stupid.
Keep us.
Anyway, welcome to episode 148 of the Imaginary Players podcast. Me, the one, Mr. Full Disclosure, aka Big John from the East Side Boys. You're now listening to and have always been listening to the greatest show on earth. Thank you guys for tuning in on another Friday. Please continue to like, subscribe, do all the beautiful things you do. IMG Players on Twitter, Imaginary Players NYC on Instagram. YouTube is Imaginary Players Podcast. Please continue to like, subscribe, and view the YouTube. We are doing really well. Thank you guys. To my immediate left is the anointed king of Honto, Walter Joel Olstein Ablo West Kardashian, fresh off of a party. Walter, talk to the people.
What's up? So we're here. Another episode. I missed this space. I miss y'all. You feel me? I'm back. And yeah, I appreciate everyone who popped out last night. We threw a show out in the city. It was a 420 event. We appreciate everyone who purchased some Fonto. That means the world to us. I appreciate everybody who posted it. I think we broke like 240, 245. So it was cool. It was cool. It was mad hectic, but it makes it work. And it's just another sign that the city is coming back to life, and this summer is gonna be it. So I'm excited.
Yeah, I always say May is like activation for me. You know, as we get closer to Memorial Day. You know, I say, this weekend there's a lot of these places that I miss that need to feel my body. So, I'm gonna hit the streets this weekend to see what New York's got going on.
Saying an establishment needs to feel your body is crazy.
Yeah, the place.
Yeah, the entire
Sometimes establishments and bricks need to fill my body, like the bricks in the wall. You feel me?
All right.
So,
It lost me there.
It's aggressive.
It lost me.
Okay. Two Walters left is the smoothest man on the planet, one half of the beige tandem. Silk Serenade. Derek, talk to the people.
Yo, I'm fucking starving. Haven't ate all day. That's just me talking to the people.
Well, it's 9 a.m. for them, so they don't. They have their coffee and breakfast already. They're not trying to get none of that shit.
I hate coffee. You're Mexican. You like coffee, and I can say that.
I love coffee. Colombian
I'm
coffee.
not a coffee person.
Yeah, I didn't know if it was racist, but I honestly have no idea what Derek is.
Oh yeah, no idea. I don't know what.
I don't know if he's light skinned, Spanish, Hindu.
I don't know.
I don't know what Derek. I don't know what
said
Derek
Hindu.
is. I don't know if he's Cherokee. I don't know what the fuck Derek
No,
is. So
he's
I just let
Cherokee
Derek
guy.
say whatever the fuck he wants.
I'm present. I'm
You
alive.
say any racial
Any
slur.
racial, I don't care because I don't know what he is,
Just everything.
and he better just leave it
Yeah.
at this point.
Listen, I'm
that's
present. I'm alive. I'm here with my guys. Another successful week. Made it out alive. Glad to be here. Hope everyone had a great
From the
420.
Bronx?
Nah, from this country.
All right.
Anytime Derek talk, I'm like, yo, who is Derek? Got ops. He said, I made it here alive. Breathe. I'm like, yo, who is trying to kill you?
Derek does it, guys.
That nigga, I'm like, yo, bro, who are you beefing with? Let it go.
That's I got fake ops, but he got real ops.
Like Derek,
He got niggas out bro.
he's in a different sweatsuit in the same gray. But I'm like, bro, who are you hiding from? But nah, shout. And then the man behind the camera, the brothel bandit himself, the other half of the beige tandem. Joe talks to the people.
Chilling, man. I'm fucking body sore. I've been going to the gym. Just trying to live a better life.
There's gyms in the
wait.
Bronx.
There is gyms in the Bronx.
What do you think the Bronx is? It's not a
gyms
dystopian
in the Bronx
like
are in the park.
society.
Gyms in the Bronx.
Yo,
are in the
Gym in
park.
the
yo,
Bronx
niggas
is going to
saying-
the park and
yo,
just like benching the benches. and
Walter
fucking-
saying you niggas do monkey bars for pull is crazy.
Oh, they do.
He's not even
You're
here.
not allowed to do that because the cops arrested some guy. in
Yeah,
the
I
park
saw that
this
shit
week.
was trash,
What?
bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For
And that was
working out,
Yeah.
he had to be black.
They were all black.
Okay,
yes,
had to be
unfortunately.
black.
Yeah, he's trying to uplift the community and have like gym sessions in the park with
crazy,
equipment, and
man.
a whole bunch of cops came because fuck 12, and
Damn.
Yeah,
it was really crazy.
but
But we have gyms in the Bronx, yes.
Yeah,
bro.
we know.
But yeah,
Why you saying we? I don't know shit.
Well, yeah, don't.
I don't
We
know
gotta take
shit.
that to the Bronx one time. Like,
For
a
what?
field
Actually,
trip. A
that
field
would be
trip.
some good vlog content.
Y'all-
field trip, bro.
Cool, y'all niggas go
We
ahead.
just
field trip to the
interview-
Bronx is crazy.
Yes, send me the
And we
footage.
just interview people.
Send me the footage. I'm gonna go there for what?
Yo, field trip for the Bronx is crazy.
Why?
Scenes and everything.
I'm not a
It's
child.
content, exactly.
I bet. Yeah, send it my way. Since you niggas is YouTubers. Go ahead. Since y'all niggas is the Paul brothers, and you niggas just want to expose community. You niggas just want to exploit communities for content. Go ahead, Logan and Jake. Y'all,
That's crazy.
go ahead.
I'm good.
Y'all niggas got it.
I'm
Y'all
good.
turned on the wrong block. Where you from?
We get it.
Nigga walk in. Where you from? Walter's out in that expensive ass car.
Walter wants to vlog one time. This way it goes.
Oh, man.
You should see the camera shaking. I don't think we should. Yeah, I don't think we should put this out.
Oh my god.
He's one in the back. Who the fuck
Who
recording?
the fuck, yo? Yeah, get that camera down,
You're right. Bad idea.
How are you doing, John?
Word.
bro. I'm here, man. I can't complain. I'm black and I'm blessed. What the fuck? I got to complain about? I tell
amazing.
niggas all the time. I don't got nothing to complain about. All my bills is paid. Everybody doing well. I'm healthy. And I don't got nothing to complain about.
That's amazing.
Thank everybody for continuously purchasing our latest line. Niggas is very instant gratification. The summer stuff is coming soon. But thank God New York's weather hasn't turned, so you guys are going to continue to purchase. And
Fact.
that
Cold
is
as shit.
thank you guys. I appreciate you guys. Makes all the work worth it. And yeah, imaginaryplayers.com for everything Imaginary Players in general. If you want to find our Instagram, it's on there. If you want a link to the podcast, it's on there. So yeah, imaginaryplayers.com for everything you need. We are still on all streaming services. YouTube Monday at 12. I think I got everything we need to get. Yeah, that's it. And shout out to Tyler. That's it. I don't want to, shout out to Tyler. And that's that. Do we want to get into whatever we got going on?
Yeah. Get into our
I don't know. Okay.
news and current events.
What is this first one about wind and energy?
I ain't put that.
This segment is news and current events.
Okay.
So I like to highlight
Current news.
news and current events.
I sucked at social studies.
Okay.
That's okay.
Yeah, I had
Everybody got their strengths and weaknesses. But I saw a report. I was doing a little research, and for the first time in history,
God damn.
wind energy production has surpassed coal and nuclear energy production
amazing.
in the United States, which is
Amazing.
that means
amazing.
Because
less gas.
less gas
I mean
and
that
less
we
nuclear.
use wind energy, which is those wind turbines to generate energy, opposed to having to burn
So
coal.
why gas till $4.89?
I mean, that's I mean, that's
Because then the math ain't mathing.
Yeah, but that's
math
'cause-
ain't gonna math. But I mean, we
That's
still.
because Russia is one of the largest oil producers, and we're at war.
I know niggas gotta say sorry
like,
for real.
I mean, I think the biggest issue is that you saw that Biden pledged another $800 million
It went up to 1.2 billion.
to Ukraine. No, it's now at 3.4 billion. That
No,
nigga laundering money in Ukraine. He has to.
He's definitely the CEO
Him and the
governor, the governor,
The lieutenant governor?
and the
that's
Black
a-
Lives Matter people are all in together,
Yeah,
bro.
that's a sick ass Illuminati. The Black Lives Matter lady, the
They got
lieutenant
that, the
governor,
mansion
nigga, and
off
Biden,
Sleepy Joe, bro.
and Kamala's their secretary of finance because we can't find
Do
her.
not include Kamala.
Yo, where you?
Kamala's
Stop.
down.
Stop
Stop.
defending her.
Have you
She's
seen
a black
her?
woman, bro. Come on,
Bro, what?
Nah, bro.
She's done mad
She
damage in
hasn't-
the black community. What
she
you
had-
saying?
She's the epitome of 12.
And ain't she Hawaiian or something?
Oh my
I don't know
God.
about
She
that.
was she
I mean-
was all of a sudden black when she started running. That's it. Before that, she was white.
I don't know. Bro.
I
I don't know what race Derek is, so I can't say nothing. I don't know what. Somebody, yo, Derek, I don't know. We're on this line here, but I'm like, oh, Derek could be black when he say that. I don't know. But no, listen, in terms of the Ukraine thing, I don't understand how our economy is in the dirt. The gas is still at an all-time high.
Bro, we need that money.
Literally,
Yeah, I don't.
everybody still has student loan debt, and in reality, this is gonna come off insensitive, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
Ukraine is not winning this fight. So no matter how much money we pledge, Russia is unfortunately annihilating Ukraine.
Yeah, that's what.
So you keep giving them money to what? Like, I don't really get it.
I
Like,
think
what's
it's-
changing?
They're supposed to aid the people who are now displaced.
So
refugees.
the people's in the street is getting this money? Let's be honest.
No, I know that.
So then it's going to a government that is being annihilated.
or it's going to Sleepy Joe's pocket.
Wherever it's going, The way every time I get a news alert, another bombing in Ukraine. Like Russia is taking this place out. I don't see them coming out the victor. So I'm not a politician. I don't know anything about politics. But I don't know if the solution is just keep giving the place that keeps getting bombed money as opposed to negotiating with the place that's bombing. I mean, logic is logic to me. At this point, Russia's whooping that ass. Unfortunately, I know it sounds insensitive, but then wouldn't you just want to talk to Russia how this can stop? As opposed to just, we're just going to give Ukraine money. It looks like you're only giving them money to make yourself look good. Oh, we're helping. Are you? Because it sucks over here. Not in that way, of course, but like, I feel like you should be talking to the aggressor here. Like, hey, yo, can you chill?
There's mass student debt in this country.
Oh, 100%.
I just want to say that. While we're pledging $100 million
100%.
to
Like
Ukraine.
But even if the money was going somewhere that it seemingly made sense, I would understand it from maybe a politician's perspective. But I don't. What is the $800 million going to do? Is it buying? What is it buying them? Even if they get more weapons, they're not winning this fight. I don't get it.
Yeah.
Like that's not going to change what's happening. So I don't really understand it. But maybe somebody in politics can break it down for me. But I don't get it. So, I mean, praise to everybody in Ukraine because that shit is sad. Families are losing homes and people are losing their lives. That is the most fucked up thing on the planet. I just don't understand what the money is doing to actually stop the violence. It seems like Russia's going to do what they're going to continue to do till they get what they want.
Yeah.
So there has to be a negotiation. Like that's just a lot. 1 + 1 = 2 to me. Someone's got to stop the bully from bullying. Cool. All right. So how are you going to do that? We got to talk to the bully to chill out. Stop bugging.
You gotta come to terms or something like that. But it's fucked up though, because it's like exactly like how you're saying. It's just like where exactly the money is going. Where I mean,
these people are not gonna get new houses from this money.
Yeah, country's already in debt.
I mean, that's the hope that will happen.
How you can't account for every single person that's been displaced.
No,
so where's the money go? Like, what's the money gonna do to rebuild your big buildings? I believe. Like, I don't understand it.
Yeah, and that's what I kind of wanted to spin it into, and maybe the listeners, if you have any ideas to this question,
please, because I have no idea.
Because like, how do we as citizens track this money, even from a scope of the government may be too large, but even if we scale it down to the Black Lives Matter campaign, how is we the donors, the one that our money's coming from? What are some ways that we can now actually honestly track that shit?
I think you donate at your own risk.
Yeah, but
at this point, I mean, like,
I
always want, if something happens to somebody, I'm a big, give it directly. Do I have a cash app I can give this person the issue? Is there a specific GoFundMe? Because I know exactly the money's going to somebody. What they do with it is their business. But I know I play my part in terms of the whole donating to anything on a .org. I'm cool.
Risky now.
I'm cool. Because I just don't know where it's going, But, I mean, prayers for everybody in Ukraine, but I really have no idea what the solution is. I'm not a social scientist, and I don't really understand how money is going to stop destruction. So, like I said, you can, even if you take the money and buy weapons, you're still outmatched. So I don't really get it.
Shit's wild.
So it looks like Joe Biden is doing this to increase his approval rating. Like I said, I don't know that that's true. Looks like he's doing this to increase his approval rating or increase his strength amongst the other countries in Europe. And unfortunately, that is at the expense of millions of people that are actually getting hurt. So that's kind of my thing on that.
But going back to the turbine thing, though, that's fire, though.
Yeah.
The whole, because the amount of fucking oil and just nuclear energy that we use is insane, bro. So to be able to find an alternative and shit, going green, quotations, is definitely way there.
But I'm so skeptical, and I don't want to say on this long. I'll be skeptical about anything that's out of the norm because all the awful things the government makes so much money off of, like guns. Like guns. My stepfather asked me the other day. He's like, man, he said, you're very in tune with the law and stuff. Yeah, I was like, man, because I don't want to go to prison. But he's like, you're very in tune with the law. Like, why are guns still a thing?
Yeah.
I was like, because America makes so much money.
Yeah, it's a business.
An NRA is one of the top 5 Sale. How do you describe it?
Sponsors.
It is the
fundings, everything.
5th highest grossing piece of economy for the United States as a country.
Yeah.
So why would guns go away? Like that's just like why would they go? There's nothing you can do. Guns, an average, or even illegal guns, and not that I would know anything, but I'm saying like an average cost of an illegal gun is $900 to $1,200 on the small end. So you talk about legal guns now. You know what I mean?
Allegedly.
Rather specific.
I'm saying I heard it from the TV shows.
No, I feel
But yeah, those are now you're talking about legal guns. Their retail is not low, so hundreds of thousands of guns sold per day, especially in the South where there are no laws at all.
They fucking live by that Second Amendment.
Yeah.
So
I feel you. So you think the fact that oil is such a big commodity,
it's never going anywhere.
Yeah, it's never going anywhere, but it's not going to be the dominant factor for energy production.
I promise you, once this gets out of hand, the government will find a way.
Yeah.
To spin it to their pocket. Just like
1,000%.
Why isn't weed legalized in New York? Because they can't find a way to tax it yet. That's it. That's the only reason. They can't find a way to tax it yet.
Now it's legalized.
I mean, what do you consider legal?
That you can travel with less than 2 ounces and not get a ticket, a summons, or go to jail.
When I say legal, I'm talking about selling it.
Oh yeah, no, it's not legal to sell.
Yeah, like
when you call something legal, it's something I can do in the open and profit.
I feel you.
That's something I can do openly. I can openly profit from. That is really like the terms of legality. So like until somebody can
straight up,
I can sell weed and have as much weed on me as possible because maybe I'm making a large transaction.
Yeah,
it's not legal. If I have a large amount of weed on me, like if I have 10 cases of alcohol on me, can I get arrested? No. If 10 cases of unopened bottles, I can just say, hey, I'm having a party.
Yeah.
You can't get arrested for that because alcohol is a legal vice.
Yeah.
Weed, if you have 10 grams of weed on you, you're going to prison.
Yeah.
So that's what it is. But alcohol is a tax entity.
Yeah.
Every time, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's the same thing with tobacco. Yeah,
Exactly.
100%. If they can't tax it, then, it's not
exactly.
Yeah.
Once they find a way, I guarantee you'll be able to carry all that shit in the world. Because they're going to try to get away from the small-time dealers, the big stores. Listen, man. Let me get off my conspiracy theory before they try to come get me.
Stop selling block work, too.
That's a fact.
I don't know what that means.
But also, 90% of people don't know what Zaza is or it smells like or tastes like.
Zaza.
And they just follow that shit. So, like, bro, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about, bro.
Everybody want to fucking smoke designer weed.
Or
Like, and you get finessed.
Truthfully, bro,
dumbass
the way I say it, like, I feel like everyone's just getting, like, unless you, like, close with your plug.
Yeah.
Or you are the plug.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I
plugs.
believe everything in those designer bags
bro.
is all mid.
No, I would say like 80% of it is.
I believe it's all just mid.
Or
bro.
just mid-tier weed.
Bro, I went to the Ox spot, nigga had some block work, but I was like, yo, bro, you're crazy. We just offering it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, bro, it's block work. Don't do that. It's K2.
This nigga was offended.
But I just think it's all mid, bro. Like, it might offend people, but hey, man, it is what it is. Like,
That's a fact.
I don't know any of these
it's
things you
just
guys
a
are
nice
speaking
little
on.
bag, bro. It's a little designer bag. Like,
I don't know any of these things you guys are speaking on.
No idea.
I don't know.
what else we got?
Yeah, Biden's giving all our money away. Philly's putting their. Let me tell you something. If there was one place I never thought was going back to a mass mandate, it was Philadelphia. Shout out to the homies in Philly, but my God, I thought y'all got rid of it first.
Just for context, Philadelphia was the first state to reinstate the indoor mask mandate, which is one of the few countries.
Some of you niggas, but they're right. Some of you niggas is bugging. Like niggas really run around here maskless, dope. Nah, y'all niggas is wilding. Put it on in the grocery store, you weird ass niggas. You niggas got full on colds and all this. I don't care what you got. Please,
Bro.
you go in the grocery store, put that shit on.
When they announced that shit with the airplanes and traveling, so many people were so happy.
Yo, bro, there was a video of niggas
they
taking
announced
them
what?
in airplanes. You don't have to wear masks anymore.
Exactly.
What?
Yes.
Yeah. And I see niggas in the
bugging.
airplane take their mask off, swinging it around like it's a bra. I said, nah,
bro, like,
nah, niggas is wild.
shit was wild.
Niggas not catching me on a plane
son,
anytime soon.
I saw a tweet. It was
What?
It was what did he call the people that work on airplanes? The stewardess,
Flight
attendants, yeah.
So she was saying, they just got the notification on that, and then like 30 minutes later, she felt a little raspy in her voice. I'm like, nah, bro.
Yeah, bro.
That's the
hell?
brujeria y'all niggas was talking about last week. But that's the brujeria y'all niggas was talking about last
No,
week.
it's not what brujeria is.
That's the bid, bro. That's the COVID.
Now y'all niggas know the difference. Whatever.
Yes.
But motherfuckers is really hype about that whole mask shit.
Bro,
It's
they
like,
were swinging their mask in
Bro,
the air. I said, nah, niggas
No,
wild.
dead ass doing this.
Bro, like it's a
Yeah.
brawl. I said, nah, y'all wild.
Strippy.
Bro, you
That's
in a
crazy.
tube compressed with air.
That's one way I want to wear a mask.
It's
With
the
mad
same
niggas.
air. Like, even though if it's filtered, quotation.
Bro, you can't open a window on an airplane. It's
Yeah.
clipped.
So it's like,
If you,
you
if you
cough,
catch
that,
them,
the air of that cough is just...
bro, if one person has COVID, the whole plane's catching that jump.
Nah, bro.
Unless you
Fuck
have the
all
immune
that.
system of Wolverine. Like, it's over. Nah, niggas
That's
bugging
wild.
out.
They should have been had a filtration system for the airplanes when everything first happened. They said they did, but I don't believe it.
Bro,
I don't believe what
however
the
they get me,
government
I'm not gonna lie. However they get me up and down, I don't care what you gotta do. I don't care for who's sick. I don't care.
Yeah, bro.
Oh my god, you niggas are unbelievable.
Yo, who's that?
I don't care
Who's that
how it
celebrity?
happens. Look them up. I'm good.
says. I was waiting for the sentence, man, because I was crazy.
We're so close.
That's fair. That was fair.
But that was last week. Yeah, because
Just get me up. That's
Yeah,
all I
man.
need.
yeah, I really was trying to hold it
Didn't you
down.
didn't you say you was on your toes last week or some shit?
Nah, I didn't.
Yes, and something came on.
Nah,
So
amongst
that
that.
was
Nah, I
wicked.
didn't.
Watch last week's episode.
Yo,
Yeah.
who was the celebrity that was like in a whole hazmat suit flying? It was a model.
That's probably Lady Gaga or some shit. Oh,
Naomi. Naomi.
I'm about to start
That's her
doing
name,
Oh,
that
right?
Campbell.
shit.
Yeah, Naomi Campbell.
Naomi
Like,
Campbell.
might have to
Yeah.
start doing that shit, bro, because motherfuckers is really hype about no mask on the airplane. Like,
yeah, I'm good.
oh, wow,
I'm not
man.
with none of that.
Wow.
Are we doing social studies?
Yeah, I think that's all we got.
I'm about to take a fucking
I got
Regents.
one more.
Fuck
all
our
right.
cat,
And
please.
I'm curious. And as always, it's fuck Mayor Eric Adams for sure. Fed ass, op ass nigga. But a story came out earlier this week, and he went to whether move funds or open up account for a relative, but he said that he faced alleged discrimination from Wells Fargo, and that made me think, as a person of color, do you ever get to a point where you don't face race? Imagine being the mayor of the second biggest city in the United States and you face racism.
All you
think-
got,
I
all
think
that
you
person has to do is like not watch TV, and they will have no idea who the fuck he is.
Bro, he's
Word.
our mayor.
I think you
All
still.
your- a bunch of people don't know who he is.
Yeah.
How is Wells Fargo even still open? Did they scam it?
Yeah, mad. This scam mad, nigga. I watched a whole documentary on it. Scam everybody.
Yeah,
Bro,
because he was
we-
opening accounts.
Have we found the bricks from Chase?
Yeah,
What
That's
does
what
that?
he was doing.
Yeah, they open up accounts
Word, bro.
For
We
other
know-
people,
That's a
yeah,
fact.
yeah, yeah.
Guys, we never found the bricks from Chase either.
Them shit just
so-
magically disappeared.
I'm
The
never
what?
letting that go.
The bricks from Chase.
No,
I'm
no,
never
no.
letting
Bricks?
Bro,
bro, that
please
ship.
stop-
It was
you
a ship
hear about
filled
this?
with coke.
Bro, it was a
Yeah.
ship container.
Okay.
From JP
Oh,
Morgan.
Yes.
That just magically
Full
disappeared.
of coke.
Okay.
Like 2 years ago.
And it okay.
Just magically disappeared.
You don't remember that?
No
Nah, I
one
missed that
ever.
story.
The case,
That's why.
case has never been solved. Nothing.
I'm never letting that go.
Oh, no, never, bro.
I'm never letting
On my
that go.
deathbed, I'm going to just scream that shit like, yo, remember
they
that
found
about
out
that?
both
You
No,
keep
no,
talking.
no,
Y'all, we keep talking about this podcast. You're gonna be soon. Relax. You know. Y'all niggas need to know when y'all need to
That's-
relax.
that's
You're talking
crazy.
about you gonna keep talking about it.
Yeah, bro,
Okay,
it was a
they're gonna
whole
keep
ship
coming for you. So
container
relax.
From JP Morgan.
You're gonna hear a tap on your phone.
That just disappeared, bro. Full of
I mean,
coke.
we know where it's at,
Wow.
bro.
I don't know. I don't know nothing.
That shit's
It's
over
in the
the border.
streets because of government. but-
I mean, we know
You
the
know.
we know the
That's why,
government.
yeah, you
The
know.
government gives us all this shit.
But
Yeah.
going back to your question, I feel
Yeah.
like no matter how high you are
Yeah.
in status or whatever,
Okay.
once you see that tone skin, bro,
it don't matter.
Really?
you still a nigga.
You think
Always.
President Barack Obama faces racism?
He had it worse. What are you talking about?
No, I'm talking about by like
And I mean, like,
when he was in office. Yes, the Republicans purposely didn't want his ideas to come into play. But you think when he walks into Starbucks,
They had little dolls of him being hung.
yes,
what?
yes.
My thing is, it takes one person to not know who you are. That's
That
it.
too.
That's it. It just takes one person to not recognize you. That's all it is. If Obama walked
Okay.
in with a cap on, he's just another black man.
Yep.
And it don't matter. You can work your entire life to be accepted by these people, and you won't. And that's the shit that, like I said, as much as Kanye is an asshole, this is the shit he's talking about. You work your whole life to be accepted by people that will never accept you. But they're the people that hold the keys to the rooms we want to be in. So that's what it is.
I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? So
Fuck
All
everybody.
right. That,
yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
Eric
still
Adams.
fucking, but-
Eric Adams calling out a bank for. You guys don't regulate banks. The banks do whatever the fuck they want. I don't really want to hear about none of this shit because you had a bad day. I don't care because you had bad customer service. I don't care.
Fix the fucking police force. How about you do that instead of complaining about discrimination? It's the
fact.
fucking
Yeah,
civilians, and it's like the actual nigga who shot up the subway station to call you directly to say, I'm right here, but you have a fucking 10 cops in a train station to monitor someone hopping it for a $2.75 fare and beating the shit out of them.
That's
Man,
a fact.
Fuck 12 and fuck Eric Adams.
And I saw pictures of the guy, and I read the description. Something
match up.
That shit definitely don't match up. That shit
And
really
on
don't
top of
match-
that, the dude that they caught, I don't know if he would have got away that easy. Nigga ain't in shape.
Yeah.
No,
He
it's
look a little.
bro, you're a little.
He's
Round is a shape.
He on the
he's
plus
north
side.
of he's north of 315. So
Yeah,
I
bro,
don't
he
know,
Plus size, dude.
Round is a shape. So
nigga. Let me tell you something. That nigga not getting away from
yeah,
nobody.
Yeah.
He's scurried in the pack of people.
I don't know about all that. So some may add up, but hey, I'm gonna put my conspiracy theory away because they always listen. So I'm good.
I feel you. All right. And that may be
Ready? We ready for shout outs?
Class dismissed.
ready for shout outs.
I don't know who this first person. Who does this first?
No idea who that is either.
Oh,
Walter,
I
do your
got
thing.
you. I want to shout out. I keep my shout outs black people. She is
What's her name? Amisha Williams Holiday.
Yep. Amisha Williams Holiday. And she is the first. Here we go. Boom. She becomes the first HBCU player drafted into the WNBA since 2002. So that's fire. Shout out to you, Miss Williams Holiday. You are making history. She plays at Jackson State. And again, she's
That's
the first HBCU, and she's a black woman, drafted into WNBA since, over 10 years, 20 years ago. Damn.
That's
fire.
They don't show no love to HBCUs, but yeah, shout out to you.
While we're on HBCUs, I want to shout out to family friend Asia Hudson. She is transferring from Old Dominion to Howard to play in HBCU Division One. Went to our high school, Baldwin alum. Shout out to her transferring. I know the transfer portal is big because of COVID. Everyone gets an extra year
Really?
to play. So she's taking her grad year and going to Howard. Shout out to Asia, man. Family to the show. So yeah, shout out to Asia. That's dope. So, yeah, that's it. So that's all I got.
Fire.
dope.
And then second shout out real quick. I want to shout out to Lil Baby. He is the youngest artist in history to earn 100 total entries on the Billboard Top
That's
100.
tough.
Yeah, it's fire.
That's tough.
He been moving.
That is tough. And what I like about Lil Baby. Lil Baby has all these entries, and he doesn't necessarily make pop music. Lil Baby doesn't really have too many pop records out there. So for him to be in this based purely off rap, or hip hop, however you want to, is a huge accomplishment. That's something that's super important. We always hear the only black person we really hear on these charts like that is Drake. But Drake makes music for everybody all the time. But Lil Baby doesn't have too many pop records. So see him really usher hip hop into the Billboard charts is super impressive. So it's dope.
Not fire. Fire. And last shout out. I don't know if you've seen the new Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. What's it called again? It's
Bel-Air.
Bel-Air. Yeah. Well, the Hillary from the show. Her name is Coco Jones. Yeah, she's dropping a EP that is on the way. She dropped a song recently, and she killed that show. Like, that's fire that they even casted a dark-skinned Hillary, which should have been from the jump. She killed that show. She kills the acting. Now she's dropping the EP. So I love to see hardworking ass black people and giving you your flowers, because the track I heard, it was pretty good. You feel me? Like,
a lot of people don't know Coco originated from music.
oh, she did.
She comes from music.
She was in a Disney movie, was it?
She was in a Disney movie with I always forget his name, but the actor that was on Everybody Hates Chris.
Tyler James Williams.
Yes, Tyler James.
really?
Yeah, Williams. Yes. She was in a movie. I don't remember the name of the movie, but it was a Disney movie where she was somebody singing in the church.
An artist also in the movie.
Yeah, she was an artist in the movie, and she sang in the church. But that's where she originated. She originated from music, and then I know she was heavily featured on the Terrell show, the YouTube show that's super duper popular. That always showcases artists. And yeah, so that's kind of where I guess she got her. I wouldn't say start, but that's where she's necessarily known from. Artistry is where she started first, and she's great on Bel-Air. So
That's facts.
Facts.
So shout out to her for sure. All right. We jumping into what's going on in the world right now.
Yes, sir.
We'll go straight into before it's not on the list, but did you guys read or listen to Future's GQ interview?
Future's what?
GQ interview.
No, only saw photos, but
Yeah.
I didn't get
I
to
caught the headlines for it, but
I want to. I didn't read it thoroughly enough because the GQ writer also want to make sure I get his name right because it was a good article. But he spoke on Future being he put the greatest rapper of all time, but gave a thorough explanation of why, or because it was a big headline.
Got it.
But until we fully dive deep into the article, fuck all that. There was a portion where Future said, I think a lot of my girls were toxic to me, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I saw that on Twitter.
I love when Future says stupid shit like this because I know it's out. I really have a lot of faith in Future's new album.
okay.
I do.
So what he said about having another kid.
Yeah.
So he's
Yeah, he said he's never had more than
He's
one
never had
kid.
more than one kid with one of his baby moms.
So he wants to have
the person he ends up with, like his wife, he's going to give them more than one kid.
Yep.
To
Yes.
make it different than the other ones.
Yep.
Which is
That's what you should do.
Yeah. But like it was just in the manner in which he said it.
Exactly. Yeah.
It was just like, oh, now all my BMs, I only have one kid with them. So like the woman that I end up with, I got to give her more than one kid since the other ones don't have more than one with me.
How long do you guys think Future can sustain this persona?
This personality,
This persona.
Shit. Truthfully.
I think he could ride it out for the rest of his.
Yeah.
Women love
career.
it.
Okay.
Because he's not even he's already a figure for toxicity.
Yes.
And like the poster boy for it. And he's not putting music out anymore at a rapid pace. He's like, I think, in the comfortable part of his music career.
Because it's declined.
Yeah, but like he is declined, but it's not bad still.
Yeah.
So like he's in the comfortable space now because now all his like mini-me's or people from where he came from are coming up.
Yeah.
He's already plateaued, so to speak.
Yeah. I mean, he still has
So like he's in
replay
a
value,
comfortable
but yeah.
spot. He
exactly.
already did what he had to do to the game, and he doesn't have to put out music like he was at one point before because he's already hit his peak. I think he's hit his peak already. So now that he hit his peak, now he's in a comfortable zone. I think he could ride this persona out for the rest of his career, honestly, because he's not like he's in the. It's not like he's always on Front Street everywhere. Like you only hear from him when like his music is coming out.
So we're saying that we don't expect anything from this album.
Oh,
I don't know. I do. I didn't say no. I said that.
I mean, you say he plateaued.
Yeah, he has plateaued, but that doesn't mean he makes bad music.
No, it doesn't have to be bad for you to.
I'm expecting good music from this album, so.
So you don't think it's going to be a step up from anything we've heard recently?
I mean, if it's better than his recent, then hell yeah. But I mean, if it's not,
Yeah, I
then
mean,
I'm not gonna.
It depends on where you have the bar for him. Like, where do you place the bar for Future at this day and age?
My question is, why has it changed? If the content isn't tiring,
Because it's still relatable.
you think so?
I do. Still toxic. Still cool to listen to on a drive on nice weather, depending on which album it is. It also actually depends what type of music it is he's putting out, because actually, even though I do think he did peak a couple years ago. That Hendrix album, the R&B album, is like
I mean, that's what people.
one of his best projects ever.
I mean, people say that's Future's best album, but
it depends.
He hasn't put something out like that since.
Yeah, but that was also like the first time he did something like that. Put an album out for like R&B type shit for the front to back, and it was a lot of songs. But yeah, no, I'm expecting the music to come out to be good. It depends where you have the bar for him. I don't think he often puts out. I think he's one of those rare artists that he has a cult fan base, so he can't really put out bad music because the people who listen to him are always going to pump him, and not everyone has that luxury.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think any artist can stay the same forever.
You mean in terms of the stuff that they put out, like the?
I mean, content wise, I think that your art.
There's a selected few.
I don't. I mean,
Like a very amount of few people.
I mean, I don't. I think that anytime.
A lot of people have.
I mean, I'm talking about have the same amount of success.
You think Lil Wayne has differed a lot from what he's put out in his whole career?
No.
But he's still where he's at.
Yeah, that's what I was low key.
Lil Wayne does not do Lil Wayne numbers anymore. And we don't check for Wayne the same way we used to.
A lot of people still check for Wayne.
I
Maybe
don't-
not us.
I mean,
But a lot of people still check for
For
Wayne.
somebody,
Wayne
I-
actually has been on the super crazy feature run. in the
yeah,
last,
because it's good. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Like when
But it's
Wayne
Wayne.
performs, he doesn't. But I mean, I don't see niggas playing the Carter 5 every day because it's just not as good as the previous ones. I don't,
Yeah, it's true.
after 3, we see the decline, and that's what it is, and that's why the narrative
So
is.
you're saying everyone declined at some point?
No, I'm saying that you're not going to be as successful if the content or the concept remains the same. That's just not human nature.
As in not adapting with.
Yeah, I mean, everybody has to either adapt or change what you're talking about as you grow.
Hmm.
We've watched Hove age gracefully.
People are fickle.
We've watched Nas age gracefully.
Nas is different because Nas
Why?
didn't age gracefully. Nas improved. Like it's not he aged gracefully because Nas is on a level now he's never been on before.
I mean, that's an
In a
opinion.
positive.
That's,
So,
I mean,
so
but,
like people,
but
what people may have thought Nas
You-
peaked
if-
at before.
that's
now he's
an
peaked.
opinion.
Mm-hmm.
No, I mean, I do enjoy Nas's music a lot more now, but that's based off preference solely. I think that to everybody else or any other, Nas has always been Nas, but Nas has found a way to adapt or age gracefully.
When do you think Nas peaked?
Nas is not Nas. I don't. That's like asking me when Hove got. I don't know when these guys are aliens. These guys make the best music ever to me. That's why. The Nas's last 2 albums are phenomenal. I don't. If
But to speak to your
Jay-Z
point, they
decides to put
have,
out, say it again.
But to speak to your point, they have like a decline at some point.
No, not them because they adapt. I'm saying if you don't adapt or change, that's when you hit the decline.
Hmm.
That's the point. Not that everyone's going to, because I think it's not like the NBA. You can unless age starts to hit your brain, but these guys are still as sharp, their pen is still the same. If they're listening to everything every day, these guys can rap. Jay and Nas can rap forever until it's time to stop.
I think Future's in that should be included in that bunch of artists that doesn't have to change and stay the way he is, and he would still be successful.
He'd be the only one that's never had to change and can still be just as successful. He'd be the only artist I've ever seen do that.
Correct. But it's also because his music fits the time of now.
That too.
Like,
because
Those other artists you
generation-
mentioned, their sound get phased out because music evolves so quickly, but Future always is ahead of the sound. So like,
What examples of that have you seen? I don't think Future's last couple projects have been revered much.
Yeah.
Hendrick.
I mean,
yeah,
no,
The last 2 albums are the one where he was wearing the freaking the one in black and white,
yeah.
and the one before that. I don't think those are revered as amazing projects.
It was High Off Life and Hendrix.
Hendrix was. I was damn near 20. I was in my early 20s.
Oh no, so then it's High Off Life,
High Off
2020,
Life was the last one.
Yes,
and
I got it right
The
here.
Wizard.
those. I don't think those 2 albums are revered.
Both of them were number one.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's. I mean, you're a number one artist. That's fine. I'm talking about
And but I mean,
I'm talking about how good the project is.
I mean,
I
High
like-
Off
I
Life
like
is
High Off
definitely-
Life.
Yeah, High Off Life is fucking amazing.
I mean,
But I mean, I truthfully believe I agree with Walt. For the time, the generation right now, it's all fun and games, but it is what we're living in right now. The toxicity, everyone loves that shit. Everyone loves the thrill of snaky links and this and that third. I'm gonna treat her like this. I'm gonna treat him like this. City girl, all that. It's thriving. That shit is not gonna die out anytime soon.
I'm not, and I don't.
So I feel like that's what's gonna keep him relevant.
I don't think it's necessarily what necessarily he's speaking about specifically. I'm talking about as he ages,
Mm.
and as we like to see artist development.
Mm.
That there's going to be a time where people be like, all right, how long are you going to be talking about this shit? It's not necessarily what like toxic
it's the
stuff.
same thing
Toxic
with
stuff
M.
is going to be around for the rest of our lives. That's just like it's not going. I'm talking about when we be like, hey, you might have to change how this sounds.
Mm.
That not necessarily like the world isn't in terms of being a toxic human being is not going to change. I'm talking about him changing because of him aging.
Gotcha.
But like I said, I have no idea.
You're talking about the sound of his music or the content? Because his sound,
I mean, his sound.
the last couple of albums, he's been experimenting with. It didn't always work, but he's been experimenting. Even he drops collab.
I mean, I'm more so about the content.
Oh, the content
His content's always going to be relatable.
But it's perfect because literally social media, literally at the root
It's
of
synonymous
it,
with
is rooting men against women.
Once,
Yeah,
like I said,
And like
I'm
that's
not
gonna sell forever.
like I said, Future is one of the people. He's gonna breathe and it's going to sell. I understand that.
Yeah.
Future is Future.
Mm-hmm.
I hear that. I think we all know that. I'm saying as Future ages, because yes, there will always be 19, 20, 21 to 24-year-olds that are talking about the internet is going to stay that way. I'm talking about as consumers and as the people that buy your music are the older people because we're the ones spending money and have our own money. Mm-hmm. As consumers get older, it's like, okay, bro, I don't know if are we going to keep listening to this because it's the same kind of shit.
I mean,
because Future's influence is everywhere. There's no Young Thug, there's no Travis Scott, there's no Migos without Future. Cool.
Yeah. Which is why I said I think he'll be comfortable and
he's good.
He hasn't put music out as consistent as he has before because he doesn't need to and because he's in a comfortable zone.
Yeah, but I'm speaking purely on the content related to the people that are buying the music.
Yeah, no,
are people going to keep buying and paying attention and reviewing the music the same way?
I think
1,000%.
Because of the figure that he is in pop culture.
I mean, listen, the last two albums haven't been reviewed well. I didn't like them that much, so we'll see.
Reviewed well by you?
No, by critics. No, not me.
This went number one in four. I mean,
once again, like I said, you're talking about what the charts say. If you're a popular person, we just had an off mic conversation about the Jack Harlow record being okay, but it goes number one. I'm talking that happens when you're popular.
But you're also the only person I heard like say this about Future's last album.
Yeah, no.
I mean, I'm okay. I mean, I think we could do more reviews, but I mean,
that's what I'm saying. Like,
do research, but all the critically acclaimed people that review music, people didn't like the album. I mean, that's just
I didn't see any of
that's just what it is.
Yeah,
people I think music enthusiasts.
I also don't listen to music enthusiasts.
It's.
Do you listen to just the charts?
No, I don't.
So then, what is your
the quality of the music in comparison?
Yeah, but y'all just told me a bunch of stats.
Yeah,
because that's how that's the only way, in my opinion, to quantify music. Because if not, it's just people's opinions.
You're asking us, do we think he will still be like where he is like down the line?
And
in order to do that, we need to gauge.
No. My question is, will the content continue to translate as he gets older? That's
1,000%.
That's it.
I think so.
He's 38. Don't change Future. We love you.
Yeah, he's been literally rapping about the same
he's 38,
shit for like 10 years
works,
and like it's
good
still.
music and it's genuine. I feel like he's going through these. When he dropped that song about Valentine's Day, I feel like that's an actual thing.
You think it's genuine?
Yeah.
Even when he tells you it's not? When he tells you I don't do all them drugs?
No, the drug part.
But everything else, just not the part where he lied to you that one time.
The theme of his music now, from my opinion, is less about drugs and more about the toxic relationships caused by toxic women in his life.
I believe.
And I believe that.
So to take it to another perspective, to kind of like put it one in one, it's the same thing with Drake.
I was just about to say, because I'm tired of the whole certified lover boy. I want to find love, can't find love.
That's the first time.
I'm tired of that.
I'm not tired of that, but I'm just saying, how long can Drake go?
Forever. And keep making that shit.
Exactly.
Which is different because that's speaking to what he's saying.
Yes, exactly.
That's different because that's speaking to what John's saying because
he's changing
because Drake adapts to what's happening.
Exactly. Let's not be ignorant.
Yeah,
Drake consistently adapts to everything that's happening now.
Even his content.
Drake raps.
Best I ever had was his first song, but the same shit.
But when Drake can rap on a drill beat, Drake is fucking from England. Drake makes fucking Afro beats. Then let's not do that.
But
let's be smarter than that.
I'm talking sound. He is phenomenal. Content wise,
I mean the content has to change based on the genre. If Drake is making every genre of music, Drake is not talking about the same thing in every genre of music. Come on now.
On top of that,
yeah.
Rap as a whole is always going to be successful to the consumer when it's authentic to the artist itself and the shit they're living. Drake always raps about the shit he's living.
I don't live with Drake, so I can tell you.
But I mean, like in the sense of like whatever this image is that he has, had for the last,
Drake's
since 2009, since he's been out.
Drake's stake is that Drake is vulnerable. That's why Drake has lasted longer than everybody else.
And he's been vulnerable
Drake
since
is a
2009.
vulnerable
Since 2006.
Drake. Okay, but that's a human emotion. That's not a content piece.
Future's toxic. That's a human emotion.
But once again, Future telling us he wants kids with a woman is contradictory to what he says in the music. That's what I'm talking about. When Future.
He has 8 kids. How is that contradictory?
When he says I want to settle,
what the fuck? That's his life.
When
I get
Future
what
said,
you're saying,
yes,
but like
because
that
it's
also
not like when
I get
Future
what
says
you're
I
saying,
want to
but
get
that's
married and have kids,
I
that's
want to,
contradictory.
But not right now. Right now, I'm being toxic.
Did he say that? I watched the interview. He did not say that.
Okay, but he's not married to a woman, so clearly, yes.
That's
I can
clear?
want to be a better
Are you
man.
what?
I'm just saying,
What-
you can
what?
want something, but people go off what you're doing in your actions. He has 6 baby mamas.
Yes, and Future
I'm
saying
saying he wants a kid with another baby mama.
Okay. Once again, if Future is 40 years old and says, "Hey, I want to keep being this nigga," then that is consistent with who he's been. If Future at 40 is like, you know what? Yeah, I want to get married and have kids, multiple kids with one woman, and then goes on track and says, "Fuck all these hoes, fuck all these bitches." It's gonna be like, that's not necessarily what's going on. Drake is a consistent human being. Everything he talks about is what he raps about. That's the difference. Okay. That's where the difference is. It's like when if you telling me you drilling everything in the street and then niggas come and punch you in the face, it's going to take it. Your image is gonna take a hit. That's what it is. That's just
Like
if niggas come and do you foul and you talking about you drilling everything in the street, I don't believe you.
Like you lose credibility.
I don't believe you anymore. That's simple. Like it's not, you know what I mean? Once something happens to you and it ain't authentic, all right, my nigga, well, you got caught up here. And like I said, anybody that's tough can get hurt. So it's a bad example. But I'm saying like if nothing happened to the person you're dealing with, I don't believe you. Sorry. That's just life. But I
Future has rode this wave though for 10 plus.
I think Future is a legend. Future is never going anywhere. Future's music is always going to be people are always going to love Future. Future is never going anywhere. Future is
But
no
that should
matter
answer your own question,
how.
then.
No, but my point was I'm speaking on the music. I don't know if we're talking about statistics or the music.
I'll talk about music.
I'm speaking on music. We're talking about statistics and how people receive him. Once you're popular and you're popular enough, you're always going to have a cult following. We have the Eminem conversation all the time. Eminem can put out dog shit. He's going to go platinum. It doesn't matter. Simple. We know the sales are going to be there. These guys are etched in stone.
It just got
Eminem. Yeah, I hear what you're saying. Eminem has had the most platinum albums in the last 2 years. None of us like Eminem. Correct? Yeah. Cool. So that's why I'm like keeping it a music conversation because stats can be muddied because he's Eminem. And even like we'll have a Jack Harlow conversation, but it's the same thing at that because Punch was talking about this. Punch said white rappers have to give a C+ effort and get A results when black rappers have to do twice as much. Respectfully, that Jack Harlow song is a C- and it's a #1 on the Billboard charts. And black people have to do twice as much because we expect so much less from white rappers because they're white and they get the privilege. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I want to have a music conversation, not necessarily, who sells them? Like, bro.
I don't know how much I agree with that. That's why I would like to have a conversation also.
Yeah. Like, I mean, I hear that. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I want us to, like, elevate the conversation. Like, yes, we can look on the charts, see who sells. Bro, that's easy. Like, we know what that is. Anybody who's popular is going to sell music. But I think we're all smarter than that to know that that's just not that can't be the barometer for everything. Because, like I said, in the last 2 years, Eminem has had 3 platinum albums. All of us hate his music.
Yes. Okay. So the question is, do you think as Future's lifestyle choices evolve?
Do you think we're going to continue to, as Future gets older, are we going to continue to relate to this type of music?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay,
so.
That's it.
Yeah,
Y'all think so? Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm 28. 38, yeah, most likely.
Yeah. All right. Ain't going nowhere.
In 10 years, you think you're going to be thinking the same way Future think?
It's not about thinking the same way.
It's
It's
just-
about
it's-
the relatable
you think you're going to be going through the same thing he's going through in the music?
have relatable.
Does it resonate with you?
Yeah. And you can because parts of your life could be relatable to those things because
That's a fact.
whether you're 38 or 28, it can bring you back to a time in which you felt a certain way
Word.
about something because feelings are fickle.
Exactly.
If you 38 and a 38-year-old is bringing you back, that means he's 48, right? If you 10 years from now, if that nigga's 48 and he's bringing you back to the time, if he's 10 years old and he's bringing you back to the time, that's nuts.
That's what music.
That's
music
absolutely
does.
insane.
I'm being
Wait,
ignorant.
The first time I fell
That's
in
literally
love.
music.
I'm being ignorant.
Wait,
but
no, if Future's still talking about the 8 baby moms he has at 48 and you're 38 now, he's bringing you back to when you was toxic. If he's rapping about the same shit in 10 years,
If
I
he's rapping about toxic shit in
highly
10
doubt
years-
that you're going to still be like, oh, this is hard.
We don't know.
I don't know.
We don't
Okay,
know.
all
We
right.
don't know.
I mean,
we
hey.
don't.
I don't know.
I'll
I mean,
stick
I'm
my
being
stance.
ignorant.
I think it'll be weird.
I'm being
Okay.
ignorant. I'm
I
just
think it'll
saying
be
yes
very
in 10
weird.
years,
Yeah,
obviously.
yeah.
Yeah, you're entitled.
But-
Yeah, that's fair. I do not think I will
You
enjoy
also don't
that
know if
music.
he will be rapping about that in,
That too.
in
Yeah, bro.
that time.
You could get married.
I mean,
next day.
Future's 10 years older than us. So
Yeah, he's 30.
for me at this age, I'm like, okay, I might want to hear a little bit something different from you, man. I want to hear what's actually going on.
And then that just falls on preference of the individual.
Yeah. I'm more so. I kind of want to hear about what Future's going through. I don't want to hear the other stuff. But like I said, that is a preference
Damn,
thing.
he has dropped just for prep. He dropped 8 albums, 74 music videos, 2 EPs, 111 singles, 16 mixtapes, 4 commercial mixtapes.
Future is the hardest working man in
That
music.
man was
One
on a mission.
soundtrack album, 1 collaborative album. I'm like, yo, what the?
Future is
fuck?
the hardest
man was on a
working.
mission.
He's the hardest working man in music.
Damn.
Him, Wayne,
And he
Drake.
gets that. He gets that a lot too. A lot of people say that. Drake says that all the time about
That's
Future.
a lot of music.
But that's the respect Future's earned is unmatched.
Yeah.
He works harder than everybody in music.
Word.
But that's why,
He's comfortable now.
I mean, Future's a legend. It's not. It's that, like that's Future is
No,
to
he's
trap.
comfortable in the sense like he doesn't have to drop 3 projects a year. Like he was
Future
at one
doesn't
point
have to ever
because-
drop again. Future is he is the king of trap. To me, well, I don't even want to call it trap. It's a different type of music, but Future's the king of whatever lane that is. You'll never be able to take that away from him. Whatever you could never be able to take that away from him. That's what he is. But I'm just I don't know. I think that there maybe have to be somewhat of a shift for him to retain the same core audience, but I could be wrong. I'm open to being wrong. So we'll see.
How do we even get into this topic?
I don't know, but that's what a podcast is for, right?
Oh, good. We got. I keep seeing it all in the group chat. Y'all keep posting this shit.
Oh wait, no. Before we get into like the shit that we haven't spoken about, we gotta have like at least a small moment to talk about the Ultimatum because I watched it all.
Okay.
Talk to me about your thoughts
Pop culture.
on the Ultimatum.
So everyone who was on and chose to sign up to be on the Ultimatum, I think should have their brain analyzed, or like like there needs to be like research studies done on like individuals. Bro, that is like so emotionally traumatizing. What the fuck that show is. First of all,
I believe it.
the shit that you do. Like John said, you sign up with your partner to be on a show with 6 other couples
Mm-hmm.
because you gave your partner an ultimatum and they don't want to marry you yet, and then y'all switch partners for 3 weeks with someone you match with, and then you go with your original partner for another 3 weeks. First of all, spoilers. It's been like 3
It's
weeks. since
been
she came out.
it's not
Like,
spoilers
everyone should have
anymore.
seen this.
Watch it. You need to
Yo.
watch it.
Bro, when they were choosing partners at the table, 2 marriages happened.
Just happened.
Two
Two
engagements.
only was 2.
2 men proposed at the table with the 6 couples.
Uh-huh.
2 of the men proposed.
Right then and there.
Yes.
Oh, no,
bro,
that's
that shit was sick.
No.
Like, first of all,
Okay.
listen. One of the girls chose one of the guys
That guy.
because he had consoled her because she was crying emotional the night before,
Okay.
and then she chose to be with him for the next 3 weeks. And then once she chose him, he got up and was like, "I'm proposing to my girl." Bro,
Wow.
that shit is so like,
But it sells. It sells.
bro, that shit is crazy. And then on top of that,
Toxic
the
shit.
second dude who proposed because both of the girls he was vibing with didn't pick him. And he was like, "Damn, this dude about to pick my girl. Nah, I gotta dead that before it happens." so he piggyback proposed with his shorty out of fear
Uh-huh.
that his shorty was gonna be with another nigga for 3 weeks. Mind you, his shorty was clicking crazy with the dude she was gonna be with.
Listen, man.
She definitely gave him
Bro, that show is sick. But I'm happy the only couple that I wanted to walk out of that together walked out of that together.
They should have had
Shout out
Future.
Jake and Ray.
They should have had Future as a spokesperson.
They didn't.
No, well, the show, like not like where they're at now, but like just the show and that time span, like the show.
Oh,
ended,
the show, yeah,
like
yeah,
where the
yeah.
show ended before the reunion, like they left together.
I feel like
That's what I wanted. That's the only couple like I wanted to like end up together.
you know why I like this show. I like the show, and I know everybody it's toxic and it's chaotic. It is. All those things are true. But the reason I like this show is because number one, it displayed the fickleness in relationships.
Yep.
Yeah.
You
that's
know,
fair.
because I think a lot of people stayed stay in situations that they're just comfortable
Oh
in.
God, you just reminded me. The first dude that proposed to his shorty has said like her man is not even financially supportive enough for her.
Yeah,
and then he proposed and she was on it. I was like, yo, this is crazy. This is crazy. Like your man has to see this. Like this is gonna be on TV. Like y'all know this.
yeah.
it's crazy.
And then one of the other girls, her name is Madeline, bro. She wanted that shit to get dick from someone else easily, bro. She saw homie walk in and she was like, "Nah, that's the one. I'm getting my shit blown out." She was gonna try to for the 3 weeks, and then by the end of the series, she's still with her man
And pregnant.
and pregnant in the reunion.
And she had a black
Bro.
guy. She definitely had a black guy fetish.
Bro, super. Like, it felt racist. I was like, this shit is crazy. This
she's
is
white.
crazy. Like, you're trying to like
That
fulfill
dude,
some type of fantasy or some
she's
shit.
white.
Like, your
Oh,
answer, it was
Yeah, she was
weird,
white,
Oh, she
and
white
the
and
minute
race.
she walked in, he said, "Ooh, he's my type." I'm like, your boyfriend has a cowboy hat, and he's a white man.
Bro,
How
he
is
had a
that your
cowboy
type?
hat the whole goddamn show, and
Yeah,
he
I'll
was
kick that.
definitely Republican.
Yeah, I'll definitely take that show head on. Yeah,
That shit was insane, bro. I cannot believe that shit.
yeah, man.
Fuck, I gotta finish it. But
The show, I liked it because it made people have. Not adults, but like it made people have conversations about like, hey, would you do this?
And
Do you
another
think this
thing,
is dope?
they're all younger than us, like us here.
But they lied about some.
They are
They
20
lied about some of the ages because one of the girls on the internet was like, "I'm actually 30. I'm not 26."
okay, because
okay.
I was about
Yeah.
to say, bro, they were 23 and 24. I was like, yo, y'all
Yeah,
are
the ages
sick.
didn't make
Damn,
sense. The ages
This
didn't make
is
sense.
crazy.
What the fuck? That's so young.
That's bad marketing on Netflix's end because people would rather older people go through this.
Yeah.
So Netflix, whoever was in that department is an idiot and is not in
winged it.
touch.
That shit was wild.
But you'd rather older people go through this because the relationship seemed more substantial.
Other shorty went into her man's phone after the first 3 weeks when she was back with her original partner, airdropped some shit. It was crazy.
What?
That show is like
Mess.
toxic. The feelings are fickle. People are fickle. This shit is just
100%,
crazy,
bro.
bro. That shit was so crazy.
But do you? But like, how much do you believe is real opposed to stage with that show?
Oh nah, I believe that show.
Oh, you believe
I
that
believe
show?
the relationships those people had. In
Yeah,
that
there
show.
was too much embarrassing shit going
Yeah,
on. Like
like-
no one benefited.
Like
Yeah.
it was some real, just not scripted.
The
type
show
shit. It was
benefited.
just-
Well, no.
Yes, so then
the
people
ratings
the people didn't.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
people
but-
didn't benefit.
But the show doesn't care about the people; they care about the
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what we're
But
saying.
that's
So
what I'm
how
saying.
could it be
That's what I
fake?
Yeah, I believe that's what we're
The,
saying.
pe-
It's,
the
like,
people went
authentic.
through it. The show
Yeah.
went great. The people suck. Everyone hates the whole cast.
Bro, I tell you that boy
Like
Kobe with the cowboy hat, with the shorty who had the fetish with black men, and then ended up pregnant with her. She still had
Yeah,
man. It was
no
crazy.
one benefited.
First
She's
of
still
all-
with her man.
Yeah, she's first of all in those 3 weeks. In those whole 3 weeks she was with Randall, she was vibing with that nigga, bro, and she wanted to get her shit cracked by him, and then she had to go back with with Kobe. The fucking Republican cowboy nigga, like it was crazy, and then she stood with him. She
This nigga Derek is tapped in, bro.
her friends didn't want her to stay with him. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, you got sometimes your girlfriends. Like I love my girlfriends, so I don't have that issue. But
listen, your girl's friends.
actually, I have nothing to say. I love my girlfriend. I have nothing to say.
We need
I have absolutely nothing. I love all my girlfriends. Actually,
Yeah, we'll leave that one alone. But like that's really crazy. And then like
What
you know
the
his shorty chose to stay with him after she just was vibing, was talking mad shit in the first 3 weeks when she was with Randall, was talking mad shit about her
Kobe.
original dude.
Kobe.
Yo, it was crazy. The Madeline chick with the fetish, like she was talking mad shit about Kobe, and she's still with him. I couldn't believe this shit. And then she came back to the reunion, popped out pregnant.
yeah.
Derek needs to make reviews of shows on
Bro.
YouTube, bro. People would love that content.
Do I make it sound like something?
Yeah,
you know?
bro. Now
that
I'm
shit
gonna go
was
check
crazy.
this shit out because I wouldn't have watched it before.
Bro, that shit was
sounded mad
that
dope.
shit is insane.
Yeah,
dog.
now I'm gonna tap in.
I only watched the old first two.
Patreon content coming. Derek reviewing all these
I would
love
gladly.
TV shows.
They need a season 2.
Because this shit is insane. And when season 2 comes out, I'm locked in.
Yeah, I'm
That should be
listen,
your name of the YouTube channel. I'm locked in. But
And Nick Lachey and his wife need to go to jail.
yeah, they produced
problems in their
they
relationship.
produced a hell of a show.
They got problems in their relationship.
Nigga, they went home rolling in money. Fuck that. Fuck you, little kids' money. Kiss my ass. I fuck with them. Get out of here. Y'all niggas is dumb enough to come on this show. That's your business. But nah,
Shorty on the show said something about being a hot girl. Nick Lachey was like, "What's that?" I was like, "All right, man."
Yeah.
I was like, "All right, man."
that's crazy.
but yeah, even it's not something, and it's something you guys would still do. I know which one of you guys say you would do it? You say you would do it.
Yeah.
You said you would do it.
I mean, I haven't seen the
Well,
show.
what I remember
but
from
the
last
concept
week,
of it.
or-
Oh, but
2 weeks?
you
Yeah.
would do it.
Yeah, you
You
would.
would do it.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, what you would do?
Yeah.
I mean, just
I don't think less of you as a man, but you
no,
would do it.
I mean, just to know, like, if I'm gonna marry someone, I would really want them to know that, yo, if you had
You
options,
think you have to be with somebody else to know that you want the person you're with?
I'm good.
not necessarily, but to have the open free reign. You don't have to actually be with them, but if you say, oh, yo, babe, I give you like legit a free pass to go be with somebody else, and you literally there's no repercussions, and you still choose to be with me only once you have free reign.
Well, there was repercussions on that show.
No, I'm just saying, like, in my head, in my crazy mind, if you have the option to be with somebody else and you come back to me after, and you choose to not do that, although there are no repercussions, to me, I'm like, okay.
But why does a show dictate that? They have the free reign to go do that anyway.
Yeah, I mean, yes.
I think
Like,
I think
everyone
that show
had-
was fit. Like the people who chose to participate in that show, I think 50% of it was them wanting to see if their relationship would work, and the other 50 was to like just be on the Netflix show.
I feel you.
And we used to get what?
For clout.
Clout,
yeah,
for
yeah.
clout.
Oh yeah. I think that is the other 50% as well.
Yeah, no,
But I do feel like the people on that show genuinely did want to like also like a part of them did want to see like
To
their
know
relationship.
if they're,
And I do think it worked out for some of them, not all of them.
yeah.
But
I think it worked out for the only couple I think people kind of liked.
there was Shanique and Randall.
That's the only couple that people like actually like. Everybody else, everyone hates.
Shanique was a little OD, but like I felt
Yeah, she OD because she got
She, like,
jealous and emotional. But yeah.
she real like first night, bro, homie slept on the couch. She had 2 picture frames she brought. Like it was like
No, but then when she, fuck
Yeah.
dude, it was like,
Yeah.
all right,
Wait, what?
I don't think
Watch
she-
the show.
Yeah, it was crazy.
watch the show.
You gotta watch the show, man.
No, I'm about
telling
to.
you.
I'm about to.
I'm what I'm telling you, like how I feel about this show, like the emotion, like this shit is really crazy. Like I need
mad
these
passionate.
people's like brains like studied for research.
Do you feel like you feel like the person you're dealing with has to get it out their system?
Like have a whole phase.
I mean,
Because what people do refer to it as like
I maybe, but I mean, maybe even before you guys commit, because that's the basis of the show, right? Before you commit fully, you kind of need to see what's out there, or whatever the case may be. Y'all think that's legitimate?
1,000%. At that, because then, without you knowing what you, at least in my opinion, what you really want, there's always a part of your mind. Unless actually, without you knowing what you like what connects with you most, then you're always like, oh, what if something's more? Like if you go out and experience the world and say, wow, I've experienced pleasure at a level of 9, so I know what my barometer is. You feel me? Then you know how to gauge moving forward.
Yeah, but why does the gauge happen when you're dating them? Like my question, like what? So the minute you are you dealing with an inexperienced person, or are you dealing with an experienced person? Like what is the conversation here? If you're in your 30s and you're dealing with somebody that's 2021, I understand that you may think that they need to go live life a little bit before they can settle down with you. But if y'all are the same age, what is the assumption that they haven't lived their life?
Excuse me. That just comes from discussion with the person.
yeah.
Like
They could have been very close.
sometimes people say, "Oh, yo, I really haven't done much."
From like
Well, no, which is fair, which is something you would evaluate.
Yeah.
But so your point is the only time that would matter is if they've never done anything.
I mean, if they express to me like, "Yo, I didn't really get a chance to explore."
What if they've
People in
explored
my
just as
body
much?
and my mind.
What if they explored just as much as you? Would you still be open to doing that?
I mean, if she like communicates to me that I know what I want, because that exploration,
it's a two-person decision.
Yeah.
So would you want what is the case study here in terms of like what you would actually want to do, right? Because before it was like before it was like, okay, it's based off of if the person doesn't have experience, they need to experience life. Because I think that's important. I think your partner needs to experience life because you don't want to be a casualty of their inexperience. You know what I mean? I think that happens very often. That usually happens with age. Usually, but not all the time. You know, people can be older and not have experienced life. But what if y'all are both experienced? What if y'all are both have gone through some things? What if y'all have both done what y'all need to do?
Yeah.
And then the person still wants to explore. Would that not change the concept?
fair point.
I mean, if you like 38, still talking about I'm trying to see what these streets talking about, then
I mean, I don't think it has to be 30. You can be 30. You can be 28. I mean, experience is based off of what you experience. It could be at a young age. It could be at I don't think that really necessarily matters.
I feel you.
So, what is the barometer to wanting to continue to explore other things?
That's a good question. I think it varies from person to person. It's just
I was gonna say I think it's circumstantial.
Yeah, it's just when you sit and with yourself and okay, do I feel like I know what I want in a partner? Because it's hard to know what you want into a partner until you experience what you don't want. You feel me? Like I know what I want in a partner only because I've experienced women that I cared about them. We connected. I'm like, okay, something's missing. Oh, this is what's missing. Oh, okay, now I know that. So now I know what to look for. You feel me? Like, so it just depends on the person, how open they were. You feel me? How in tune with their own body they were, like their own emotions. So I think it's like a circumstantial type of situation.
I mean, like for example, the let's say the Madeline situation. Just from hearing her conversation, she sounded like she just wanted to cheat.
Which is why I said
she just sounded like she wanted. She just sounded like, you know what, this was an excuse to get right. Mm-hmm. That's what it was.
And she said numerous times in the show that she was not trying to fuck with her man, her original man. And then she ended up even. And you know what's really crazy? Like, it's so crazy because like the minute she got onto the show, I was like, nah, she really just want to cheat on her man and not even be with him. Like that was the vibe I got from her. Mm-hmm. But like she, at least like throughout the show, I feel like she was the most direct.
Yeah.
Also at the same time.
Mm-hmm. You know what this show made me realize, and I can't believe that we're having another conversation about the show, but
because I watched it now. Yeah, someone else to talk about it with.
Yeah, no, but I feel like what this show does is it's okay to be alone for a little bit. Mm. And when I say that, it's like people aren't willing to be alone because they just need companionship.
Yep.
Yeah. Like if the ages are, I know the one girl said my age is not this age. They made that up for the show purposes, I guess. Mm-hmm. But a lot of these kids were 23, 22, 24. You don't even know life yet. 1, 2. It's okay. It's okay to be alone. I think also with COVID and shit, a lot of people were only dating for 2 years, which is when COVID started. So they know all dependency. I think you kind of start to rely on the dependency of another person to function on a day-to-day basis. And that's what happens. And I think that I would call them like the COVID babies, even though they're not babies, but like people that were in their prime of dating during COVID. It's going to be completely different. I think this show, dead ass, show people like, yo, bro, you might just need to be the fuck by yourself and learn who the fuck you are before you start putting that shit on somebody else.
That's what I'm kind of getting the vibe from.
Like you may need to just be the fuck by yourself. You don't need to be dating somebody.
And just figure out who the fuck you are.
Yeah, or just date around and don't commit.
Yeah, because that girl April was bugged out.
But she is apparently according to Rena, she's in a full-fledged relationship right now.
Yeah, about to get married or something like
that.
Well,
I mean, hey, who knows? But I'm saying like you might need to learn yourself a little bit before you go and putting all that toxic shit you got going on somebody else.
Someone else, and
That's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
But to just to Wall's point, wanting to know, I mean, I just don't know where the limit to that is. How long? I mean, I don't know when something doesn't have a line or a barometer and it's just so free giving. It seems
when's the edge.
Yeah, like there's no edge anymore.
Yeah.
It's so circumstantial.
Yeah, there's no edge. Then it just comes to I want to do what I want to do. You want to do what you want to do. So I don't know.
Yeah,
I feel you.
Yeah, it's not an actual like stop place. It's I'm just gonna kind of do what I want to do. You do what you want to do, and we figure out if it's cool.
Type shit. Damn.
Got you. All right.
Yeah, so y'all should definitely watch the show.
I'm gonna definitely finish.
Clearly,
it.
they sponsored this episode, so we here. But please,
I'm doing reactions and reviews to other shows.
Bro, you really should.
Go for it.
I'm telling you, bro, that's great content. I've been seeing mad reports. I seen Mr. Depp in court now. I don't know what's
Johnny
going
Depp
on.
And Amber Heard.
Can someone please give me context? Because I don't like white people shit.
This is white people
been ongoing for a while.
White people been bugging
for a
1
years,
and 2. Originally in our group chat, we had a very strong take, but then you hear other things come out, so it's like, oh, okay, we got to tread lightly because we don't know what the fuck is going on.
Exactly. She's like a Rubik's cube, but like it's always changing.
So about a couple years ago, Amber Heard, Johnny Depp's wife, wrote an article accusing Johnny Depp of physical abuse, emotional abuse, a myriad of things. Johnny Depp has not been hired since.
And lost roles in movies.
He
lost the Fantastic Beasts movie role he was in. They recasted him for the second one that just came out.
The fucking
I ain't seen the Pirates of the Caribbean since, whatever the case may be. So
it's been a lot.
Since that article came out, He's lost.
I think everyone and everything has dropped him, but Dior.
Right.
Yeah.
So then rumors started to circulate that she was actually the abusive one. He didn't
What?
necessarily put it out at first. She was the abusive one. She was emotionally abusing him, doing a bunch of terrible shit to him, whatever the case may be. So, like I said, after she put out this article, Johnny Depp filed a defamation lawsuit against her for $50 million.
What?
And that is what they're currently in court for right now. And yeah, a bunch of different reports are coming out as to what's going on. One thing that we know for sure, I only want to speak about the things we know for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's definitely audio
Yes.
that we're not going to play, but there's audio that's circulating and people have heard it.
In the
know
court.
about
Yes,
the
I
situation
did listen to the
of,
audio of her berating him.
Yes, which is insane.
admitting to putting her hands on him.
Yeah, and also, if y'all don't know who she is, Amber Heard, she was the
She's an
She's an Aquaman.
she was a girl in Aquaman. Nobody saw that movie. That's why I got said. Oh yeah, but,
what else? I can't even think of it.
she was with the dude husband, not dude, Zoe
She was
Kravitz's
redhead
dad.
in that Aquaman movie.
Yeah,
Talking
she was
to fish
she was in
and
that movie that nobody saw. But anyway,
Aquaman 2.
No, this is the problem. The problem was also while all
She's
this was
still in
happening,
the movie.
She's still being in the movie.
the movie
Everyone-
Aquaman 2 has
my
not come
God.
out.
people were petitioning to get her off of Aquaman 2 after information surfaced that she was actually the abuser in her relationship with Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp lost his finger.
Yes.
What?
Yeah,
Like,
bro.
He lost his finger in his career, like it got cut off. Like it's crazy. Like
What?
their court situation is really bugged the fuck out. She shit on the bed.
Yeah, she did. We did see the picture of her shitting on his bed.
She defecated on
Wait,
the bed.
she took a human shit on
Yeah, on the bed.
Yes,
on
she
the
shit
sleeping
on
bed?
She shit on the bed.
Shit on the bed.
Did the reasoning why she took a shit on his bed
It's just-
come out?
It's
I don't
just-
know enough.
I don't, yeah, it's like
know.
argumentative. It's just
Because
it's just crazy white people
Yeah,
shit.
but
Like
if you're married, essentially you're shitting in your own bed. Because you probably sleep together,
But
right?
she matter
They're
when you-
rich. They have 18
Yeah,
bedrooms. in their
Word,
house.
bro. They could buy a new bed.
doesn't matter when you're crazy.
Yeah, but
She shit on his side of the bed, I'm assuming.
Yeah, like he went to lay down, laid in shit.
Regardless
That's
of
it.
the fact she shit on the bed,
Yeah,
bro.
she's no matter
She
whose
shit
bed,
on the
how
bed.
bad.
You shouldn't
she
be shitting
shit.
on the bed.
Yeah, she
which
do.
bed you shit in and what side has a play into the craziness? But that's wild.
You just shouldn't be
Yo,
shitting
Walter's
in the bed.
barometer is unbelievable.
Word.
Yeah, like you worried
If
about
you
the
shit
wrong
in
shit.
any room,
Clearly,
if you shit on any bed in the
trolling.
crib, I'm losing it.
Exactly.
Sorry.
Trolling,
Like
clearly.
you should be shitting in the toilet. Don't shit anywhere
Yeah.
else. Like
There's no shit nowhere else. That's it.
Oh my god! But
That's wild.
yes, bro. He lost the finger and shit on the bed and just a whole bunch of other shit. And it's
This is
just,
a very
But why don't you leave
in-depth
at that point?
it's a fickle.
case.
Yes, it's a very fickle
look,
case.
if you're interested in this, which is pretty
Yeah.
fucking crazy.
Like, go look into
Go
this. This
look
is
into
crazy.
It's fucking.
There's
Um,
a
but
couple
that-
Twitter threads and shit, but it's just
And
wild, bro.
both sides are. I'm reading the court transcripts. I know we gotta talk about it. Amber's attorney brought out texts that I guess one of his friends snitched to another Marvel actor. They brought up texts where he said, fuck her, we're gonna burn the whole shit down, and we'll fuck her dead corpse when she's burned. So everyone,
What?
Yeah, like everything is all. This is why is white people wilding.
Yes, this is a big.
Everything is
problem.
everything is everything. So they brought up those texts today. So now swaying back in her favor.
Yeah.
Everything is,
This is all over.
and all he could do in court was apologize. I'm sorry, I did send those texts. So it's like,
It's like, damn, bro, you was up.
so
He was up.
He was
And I'm
up.
not saying he's down now, but I'm just saying
We don't know,
This whole
bro.
case is crazy.
the whole
Too
point is
much
we
information
don't
to
know
talk about.
shit.
Just go
Go read
lost
into
his
it.
finger. Listen,
He was like Braun in 0-3, bro. Like he was there, bro. He was making that comeback and
Yeah,
just
white people are
look
bugging the
into
fuck
case.
out.
Well,
That's
this is the
crazy.
epitome of white people. Wild.
Wow.
And
And then
unfortunately, Ezra Miller.
y'all's man.
no. Wait,
I don't know who the fuck. I didn't know this nigga was. I didn't know nothing about him.
Yeah.
who we talking about? Yeah, because
I don't know who the fuck this is.
who is.
And how the fuck is he the Flash? The nigga look weird.
Oh, no, that's his man's, right? Hold on, right? I'll do a dramatic. That's his man's.
Yeah, because I don't know who the fuck. I have
That
no
ain't
idea.
my man's.
I don't know who the
That's
fuck
his
this
man's.
is.
For the general
So-
Go
public.
ahead, yeah, because I don't know who this
That's
is.
Derek's man's.
Please go ahead.
Drew saying that's my man because the Flash is my favorite comic book hero, and I was looking forward to his movie coming out and shit like that.
He smacks.
Unfortunately, Ezra Miller is a piece of shit.
So-
Yo, he's
All
wilding
right,
in
so
Australia, bro.
So
Wait, I don't even want to
There's more
Again,
context. There's more
you know what?
context.
Context.
So-
bro.
There's more. There's more. There's more. There's more.
I'm not even going to say he's a piece of shit because he might just be like on the spectrum. Like there might be something wrong with him.
that's nuts. Holy shit.
You never know.
Yo,
you never know.
white people smacking people
So,
is off
basically,
the spectrum, but
Ezra Miller in the last 2 weeks or 3 weeks has been arrested twice in Hawaii. The first time he had threatened a couple to, I believe, burn their house down or some shit like that. Click the link if you want. Click the link.
Okay.
And
Well, he
recent-
looks crazy, bro.
and this week he got arrested. Oh, then the couple from the first arrest placed a restraining order on him. And then he got arrested this week for being told, I believe, to leave an establishment. And then he was like arguing with them and refused to. And then he threw a chair, and then the chair hit someone.
Oh no.
And
Oh, no,
like,
he did that
it
shit.
gassed them.
No, he did that
City
shit.
Island,
No,
then.
1,000%.
Yeah, he did that shit.
He's not even looking at the camera.
Yeah, he did that
for
shit.
the picture.
That nigga looking at his the chalk on the prison cells. That nigga did
Yeah,
that
so
shit.
basically, Ezra Miller is just bugging out in Hawaii. Don't know what's gonna happen to the Flash movie. That's what my concern is really.
I think that's everyone's concern because that shit been pushed back like 2-3
got
times.
pushed back to 2023.
But you know,
But yeah, man, I think he needs to
Sad,
get
man.
evaluated maybe because he's kind of bugging out right now in Hawaii.
shit, wow, man.
Do you have any questions, Walt, in relation to this?
I'm just reading. He's got charged with
Assault.
Yeah.
second degree assault in Hawaii.
The officers that locked up. They came.
He
Both
threw a chair
Yeah,
striking a
26
26-year-old
Yeah, I told you.
woman.
She got a gash
in the head.
Yeah,
Oh,
half his cut. Yep.
The woman refused treatment for the injury. That's confusing, but
Yeah. So hopefully we get some updates about if we're gonna get a new Flash, or maybe there's gonna be a new reshoot or something with a new actor. Hopefully, shout out Grant Gustin.
that's wow.
We need to hire that man. He's well deserving of it. So yeah, that's
yo, why
another-
is it when a white person goes off the charts, it's supposedly off the charts,
Yeah.
off the spectrum,
Mm-hmm.
but if like a person of color does it,
Yeah.
it's like, oh, he bugging.
because it's America.
You're right.
That's wild.
You're right.
That's wild, bro.
And don't get me wrong, like when Justin Bieber say nigga and shit, I'll be chilling. But like when
Oh
this
my
nigga not even
God,
important.
stop saying
He not
that.
even important. Justin Bieber made journals. He don't got no reason to act like this.
my god.
He was in half a movie.
Nah, he was on
It's funny 'cause he was-
person Wallflower, right?
No, it's funny because he was also in the first Fantastic Beasts
That
movie,
too, yeah.
which Johnny Depp was in.
I don't
Yeah,
give
that
a
too.
yo. Y'all keep talking about this Fantastic Beasts movie. Black people don't care about that
because the
movie.
two white people who are wild and were in the movie.
I don't
Yeah,
give a
that's a fact.
fuck about that movie. If it's for that, both of them niggas lock them both up. I don't care.
Johnny Depp ain't do nothing. So of course
Ah,
says,
listen.
we don't know.
So the
Let's
court
wait.
says, as
I
this
mean,
moment,
listen, I love Johnny Depp, but we don't
As this
know.
moment-
We don't know shit.
We don't
As-
know.
listen.
So like, but I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a favor a little bit more to him because shorty shitting on bed is
Yeah.
crazy, bro.
And
I
he
don't
wants to finger.
care, bro. Like if
Yeah.
I was in the court, they'd definitely kick my ass out because I'm like, you fucking disgusting for shitting on the bed. Like that's just
fair.
wild.
Yeah, so we'll have an update about the Flash when we get one.
So
Is DJ Envy white? Because
Oh my god.
what is he?
DJ Envy is.
Is he white?
DJ Envy is black. 100%
No,
black.
whatever Dro is, DJ Envy is. like whatever.
DJ
That's
I-
insane.
DJ Envy is a black man.
I
100%?
don't know.
Really?
Mhm.
Now we
Acting
gotta-
like that?
we gotta fact check that.
Not like that.
Again, backstory. What happened?
DJ Envy's not acting like anything. But okay,
You know,
back
he's
to
acting like something.
so
I'm not gonna say what he's acting like. He's acting like something.
recently DJ Envy and his wife are on a book tour. They're on a book tour and they have a podcast.
Mm-hmm.
So they're doing all these radio outlets. I always like to give context to why people are doing things so people just don't look crazy. So they're the book is coming out and in the book they speak about infidelity, everything they've gone through in a marriage. DJ Envy's wife went on the Shade Room, I believe a Shade Room live stream, and she spoke about a time where I guess they were struggling and she was just faking orgasms.
But for 10 years.
Yes, for a very extended period of
I'm
time.
sorry. I'm sorry. I just wanted to like.
I didn't
throw it in there,
I
right?
didn't even know that part. But yeah,
Yeah.
she had been faking orgasms for an extended period of time. And, he's
is
been,
an understatement, but
I mean, yeah.
She's still doing it now.
well, but
We don't know.
I'm not with him. So
We don't
I'm
know.
not-
Oh, okay.
She,
We don't know.
she confessed to it.
Words.
So
That's
But she's
sick.
she's
You
faked
on
her
the couch now?
orgasm.
You ain't coming in.
How you
You
put her
put
on?
her
You put her on the
Word.
couch
How
because
you gonna
you
put
ain't
her-
fucking her right?
Word.
No, because the fact that you choose the Shady Room live stream to let the world know, opposed to telling me.
I'm sure she
And then
she had to have told him
DJ
before.
be sitting right next to her like, man, yeah. He's 100% black.
Wait, he was in the video.
Damn, honey.
Yes.
he was
He-
sitting next to
yes.
her like,
Yes,
yeah,
It's
he
both
got
of
me.
it's both of them.
Yes.
He's there laughing. He looked like a fucking. Listen,
Bro,
listen.
I'd have to make up a rumor about her, bro. Like,
Bro, you're there.
Yeah, you're
Okay.
right
It was-
next to her, bro.
no, but I would if she brought it up. I'm like, I'm saying something, bro. I'm saying
Well, DJ M's
Well,
response was,
nah.
what he said specifically? He
I
said,
ain't
you
seen the
know,
whole thing, but
He thought he was putting in work.
yeah, he said, I thought I was putting in work, and it really
No
hurt.
way.
And word for it, he said that. And he said, it really hurt me to know that she wasn't satisfied, but I thought this whole time I was putting in mad work.
listen, my
I'm
boy.
like, bro,
10
I'm
years.
fan.
So now I'm gonna ask a bigger question: would you fuck him just for the money and fame or something? Because like you get
Well,
you having
I
sex
don't know.
with no
Who-
pleasure
who
for
is-
10.
who is
They
his
have
wife?
like
years.
8 kids, so
Who's
I
his
don't
wife
know.
again?
Gia, she's not.
Someone who's not relevant.
She wasn't in the media before. Like they've been together since they were in like high school.
Gotcha. Okay.
First time I heard about her was when that recommended situation happened, but it's neither here nor there.
But I think that
10 years is sick. But yeah,
yeah, he failed to give his wife organ. I don't know.
That's tough. 10 years. I
The-
mean,
but
I'm not ashamed of it.
the debate
Look
has
at that
been.
photo right there. That's him sitting next to her when she said it.
where
Right under that one, right there. See him smiling? That's pain in that. You see that? That man is broken.
I
You
don't
see
want to
that?
laugh. I don't want to laugh, bro.
That man is-
And I'm trying to portray like because DJ Envy, he's known to be a very sensitive person. But
I wonder why.
yeah, this is nuts. This is insane. This is-
imagine your,
Homie need a
your
blue chew.
girl on internet next to you talking what?
You hurt?
even
Blue
though
Chew.
like yes,
He does.
but the blue chew don't make you fuck. I don't know, man. I don't know if it makes.
I don't know, bro. Need ashwagandha or some shit. I don't know, but 10 years, bro.
Don't use the word ashwagandha.
Yeah, this nigga's
Like,
unbelievable. What's up with him?
What the fuck was that?
What's up with him? What's up with your man?
Take your bark root shit that you drink, whatever. Listen,
No, listen.
Oh man.
What?
But you guys would. I would hope you guys. If you're not performing, you want your girl to tell you.
1,000%.
Thank God.
In private.
I didn't. Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
Because
For
in
sure, for
public,
sure.
I'm like,
No, for sure.
Not on the
For
shade
sure.
oh yeah,
For
I
sure.
would definitely go. Like, to be honest,
definitely not on the
I haven't
biggest.
orgasm off your head in years. Like,
First of all, a man saying
got a weak
orgasm is
throat.
unreal. As a nigga saying I have an orgasm.
I have not in years. To be honest, I've been dissatisfied. I would just, what the
But
fuck?
also ours is very visible. Like you can't just say that if you have, nigga.
I said, to be honest, I was thinking about my colleague in my mind. Like, bro, you are not going.
Saying I was thinking about my work wife is yo. Walt's
That's not
no,
her-
Walt's dead. That's a demon.
Yes.
Y'all was thinking about
No,
my
and
And
colleague.
in this case, that's Angela Yee.
Oh my
That's
God.
it right there. To be honest, in my head,
Oh
when
my
we
God.
fucking, I think about Angela. Like, bro, there's no way you're gonna get on TV and
That's
try.
what, I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say again.
Yeah,
As usual.
nah, fuck
Nah, what's
that.
wrong with niggas on this podcast?
In my head,
Oh, shit.
I be thinking about Angela.
Yo, niggas saying he thinking about yo. Come on.
Nah, bro.
She ain't
it's
gonna embarrass
OD.
me on the shady room.
Yo,
I'm not gonna front.
I hope.
I'm not gonna
no
front. I
other
don't care if I
breakfast
spent the
burgers
money.
that
This
do
book is going
I hope they
pennies.
never hear
I'm
this,
throwing
bro.
this book in the yo, bro. Niggas, I'm telling the homies don't buy that, but that book is garbage.
Oh, my
No,
Yes, wow.
wow.
Son.
And we sound ignorant because I'm sure they're making a shit ton of money off this promo
probably
run.
are.
No, they are,
They
but
have
still.
to be.
But I'm already rich. I don't need this. I'm cool now. My embarrassment is not worth money, and that be the thing.
I wouldn't. Yeah, I was about to get like, why celebrities do this?
You know what it is? I think that
Like, because they already have clout. They're already established.
Yeah.
They have,
because
whatever.
they're so used to not have. I think once you're in the mentality of not having, sometimes once you get like you can't help it.
Got
Like,
it.
bro, you always want more and more and more, and that's why I say money's like it's that's a drug,
Drug.
bro. Like
Yeah.
it really is a drug. Like you will do whatever and anything to see just a little bit, a shade of it. Because in reality, I don't know.
Because I don't think society needs to know this.
Right, and I don't know the economic value of books in 2022. And let's include electronic books, any of it. I don't know the economic value of books in 2022, but I know that like it doesn't seem like the most profitable place. It also seems like from their interactions on their interviews and stuff, Envy is doing this for his wife. So maybe it's more so dealing with the embarrassment because that's my girl, or for the book deal and the money. I don't know what the distribution money is like. I don't have enough information or knowledge, so everything is speculation. But this is the first case, not the first case. This is a serious case of, do you need this money that bad? Or like, what else would you do for $1? And that's always something, you get really, how do you, Siri, shut up. Anyway, yeah,
I don't understand either.
Yeah, right. You get really weary of what you would do for $1.
I'm not sure I understand. And to be honest, from the outside perspective, I think this is what Derek said. Like, if my woman is gonna embarrass me on a public platform, you really don't fuck with me like a black woman should fuck with me. You feel me? Like, maybe she's with him for the clout, so she's trying to get this book out. No,
but it's not like they're doing all these interviews together. It's not like,
everything you do with your girls because you want to do it, or some things you do because she wants.
My
to do
girl's
it.
not embarrassed me on no public platform on the hood.
In general,
you crazy?
I feel like
no. Yes, you do think for your partner, but no, I'm not. No, you cannot go on a public platform and say I don't make you nut. You tell me that in private.
No,
fuck?
So you're agreeing with what we're saying?
Yeah. That she has,
but there's never,
with her man.
Good brother, there is never a place where you're gonna catch me that off guard. I promise you. I'm too quick on my feet. No way in hell. She didn't like he knew she was gonna say this. It wasn't a surprise.
I don't think so,
bro. Did y'all watch the interview?
I think they really had.
No, the interview. He knew exactly. He's like, he was like, and I thought I was putting in work. This was scripted.
Yeah, it's pain. That's not script. That's pain.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna take that. I do not think DJ Envy is too good of a businessman, a personality to not know that that's coming. The way he responded, he didn't blink, he didn't flinch. You can tell the difference. You can we do a podcast. We can tell when we're surprised. You can tell that is he was not surprised. He knew that was coming.
I also don't agree with that. I also don't put it past her because he has a history of embarrassing her publicly. So
I mean, I don't know. And also too, if it is a money thing, it doesn't help anybody to be unprepared. So I don't know. He seemed like he was just all in on talking about everything, and that's what it was. And he thought that would go. Well, I mean, maybe this is the goal to go viral, right? I don't know.
So everyone's trying to do now.
But maybe. But I'm not straying away from this being something. Okay, you wanted to write a book.
Yeah.
Cool. You know what? I'm with you because you are my wife. What the fuck am I supposed to do anyway?
Yeah.
This is what it is. So I think whatever comes with it comes with it, and who knows what the bag was. And sometimes, you can get to a place where it's like, bro, I don't care what y'all think. I'm rich. Leave me alone. Mm-hmm. That's also a thing too, which I know is very, like, I'm rich. I don't care what y'all think. It is what it is. I'm gonna do what I want to do. So I don't know.
Yeah, I think you have been in the situation.
What? Excuse me? Where I haven't made a girl. Of course. What the fuck? Who am I? Fuck. Captain Dickman? No. I'm sure.
Why is that like what you go with?
I'm Captain Dickling? Like, no, of course. I'm sure I have. I'm sure there's been a woman
about her shorty lying.
Yeah.
What do you mean lying?
Like lying about you. Like she said she faked an orgasm. Do you think a shorty ever faked an orgasm?
Of course, bro. I'm never arrogant enough to think that I pleasure everyone I've ever been with, bro. Who the fuck am I? Captain? No. Captain Cock? No.
Oh my god.
Fuck you. Hold on. Let's everyone breathe.
No, I'm not thinking.
All you niggas think you make every woman you've ever been with satisfied.
That's not the same. That's not the same. The question is.
Oh, okay.
I'm just not Captain Dickman.
Me neither. I just said I'm not Captain Cockaling.
That's not the same to the question.
But that's the third time you said that. You gotta chill.
There's a difference between not pleasuring your girl and then your girl faking an orgasm. Those are two different things.
Listen, I am, like I said, in my head, I am never at the space where I think I'm that good at everything in life. Yeah. I am sure a woman has thought this shit is ass and I'm going to fake it for it to stop. Because as a man, I've known a girl that's been ass and I have faked it, pretending, and I've stopped. So there's no way. There is no way that I'm sure that I have not been good, especially when I was younger and I didn't know shit.
Correct.
I'm older now. I'm grown. I know. I think I know what I'm doing, but that would only be for a woman to speak on, my lady. But beyond that, I am never arrogant enough to think that when I was 21 years old, there has not been a girl that's been like, oh, this shit sucks. Never.
It's fair.
Y'all think that?
Being younger, yeah, didn't know shit.
Y'all think
But
every
now,
time?
No, hell no. Because
Nah,
I'm not
nah.
full of myself. I'm like, damn, bro.
Yeah, especially as you learn.
I mean,
in
yeah, as you
communication.
learn type shit. I'm not saying like less confidence, but it's just like I know I'm not like
It had
I'm
nothing
not
to
going to
do-
hit.
It had nothing to do with confidence, and also every woman is different.
Yeah, that too.
Some of them trying to be like bears. It's like, yo, bro, like you can't, you can't trap it. You can't get it right. I don't know.
I don't.
Okay.
What analogy
okay.
is that?
Life cycle questions.
The fuck does
Bad
that mean?
example.
Threw me off.
That's all I had.
That kind of threw me off, but okay.
I like short circuit.
Sometimes you just don't know what you're doing.
That happens. But for someone to stay with you for years and be lying to
Yeah,
you.
but in reality,
What else are you lying about?
yes. But
Is
also,
that your real name?
Well, also, bro.
Is that your mom?
But also in reality,
Do you have citizenship? Like,
women deal with a lot more than what we do.
nah, bro. If you can lie to me for 10 years about that, what else?
Is that your
It was that your mom is crazy.
What, bro? You have lied to me for 10. Nah, bro.
Nah,
faking
automatic.
Yo,
She faked an orgasm. You think she
No,
brought
for
you?
10
You think she
years.
brought you a fake lady as her mother?
fake lady, fake Thanksgivings, and fake
That is
Christmases and
crazy.
everything
Bro,
for
I'm
10
questioning
years.
everything, bro.
I just don't understand how the first thing you questioned was that your mom.
Yeah, but that's
Bro,
just her. That's
10
just her stroking your
years.
ego.
For 10
Yeah,
years?
no, yes, basically, in a way, yes.
No.
That's what it is, though.
If you love me,
Is
you
that your
tell-
mom is nuts?
That's crazy.
Nah, bro.
Is
It's,
that your mom?
they're all paid actors. Like,
That's nuts.
Even the
Yo,
kids, bro.
Paying for that is even worse.
The kids is fake. They're not even yours for real.
That's
bro,
nuts.
that 10 years?
Yo,
10 years?
You got to question life at that point. You just in hosting.
You have to question her for being unpleased for 10 years. Then you have to question her for lying to me for 10 years. Then you have to question, she had to keep it up for 10 years. Nah,
commitment.
You're a psycho.
She committed.
She goes, DJ MB's bad, bro. I'm telling you.
You can't say. I don't think we can say that, bro. I don't,
Oh my god.
I'm gonna
that's
cut
okay
it.
or not.
There's a lot of things that need to be cut from this episode.
Oh my
I'm
god.
gonna cut it.
Oh my god.
Was that your mom?
Is that your mom is absolutely insane.
I'm chopped. That's mad funny.
Shit, let you hear life cycle questions.
cycle, yo,
Crazy. I don't
please,
understand.
because
Yeah, man.
But I want to confirm that we would all like to know
Yes,
Yes.
please tell me.
yes, please.
Help me.
immediately, though.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I'm talking about like, okay, we fuck. You don't like it? Tell me. Please
Yes.
tell me.
Right then and there
Nah, you
type
bugging.
shit.
Nah, you
Yes.
bugging.
See now,
you-
see,
Nah,
that,
you
that's what you
see?
see. You
Come
see?
on.
You see?
Right then and there.
You see?
It's
You
like
see?
he gets you. He throws a
What?
bait, bro.
Right
You see?
And like
No,
you go,
no.
like,
Because I know
go
you
ahead.
niggas.
Now I gotta hear what
Son.
you gotta say about this. Now
Oh
I gotta
my
hear your
God,
fucking side
bro.
because like now I
Fine.
understand.
Come
Yeah,
on,
tell me,
bro.
Bro, after
right.
you have in your mind, once you think you put it down, you don't want that reality to be shattered. Like you
That's the
chilling
fucking
there.
problem.
ego.
That's
No,
why you
no,
lied for
no,
10
let-
years.
Let me listen. But men have egos. Tell me this on a long car ride to Pennsylvania. When we're smoking, we're talking.
That's
Yeah, I might have
so
fucked
much
10
dope.
other times after that.
What?
Don't
Way
no, but
worse.
do not tell me right after sex, bro.
You know how tight I'll be if we're in an hour and a half drive and 47 minutes and 30 seconds and you want to talk about how I don't make you nut
Bro,
randomly. So this been on your mom for
Yo,
a minute.
Walt's a different type of nigga, bro.
Don't tell me
I'll
right
be
after
mad
sex.
tight. Like now I'm gonna sit there like, yo, how long you been thinking about this?
And she said the last 8 times. Cool.
What the fuck?
I'm saying,
you're
give me an
crazy.
answer.
You got cheated on already.
Basically. Nah, my boy. Nah.
Yeah, this nigga's crazy.
Yeah,
All I'm saying, I don't want to hear that right after sex.
No, tell me right away.
So
Right
I
away.
don't have to keep doing the
Yes,
back. Like, what-
exactly. Because the communication, if you're in a whole relationship, is about communication and trust,
And
bro.
then you can try again right after.
Exactly.
yeah,
What
okay,
I
you
did
like
wrong, okay.
you like
Tell
this?
me.
I'm gonna try this next time.
Word.
Pop a blue chew and then go again.
Hold on, and here's the reverse question, right? So the sex with your
It's
girl is
impossible.
bad.
You can't do it.
Wait, bro, nah.
It's
nah.
impossible.
Wait, impossible what?
To tell your girl that this sex is not hitting. It's
So
impossible.
you would just keep fucking her.
For 10 years? For 10 years?
miserable.
So you heard.
No,
You're her.
not for 10,
Basically,
not for 10 years.
Is
Yo,
that
this nigga's gear.
Yes,
Yo,
that's
Not
What's
for
gear?
10 years.
Her name is Gia. What is it, Gia? That's how you say it.
Yeah, it's what Walter's going through. That's who he is. She is her. He's gear.
Yo,
That's mad funny.
you live a wild.
So you would just love her to death,
simulation.
but the sex sucks, and you just wouldn't face it. You just be miserable for 10 years.
No, not
Like her.
10, no, not 10 years, but just
Just long enough.
Imagine your girl, she really loves you. She rolls over, smiling, come to cuddle with you like, yo, babe, that pussy was not it. Like, what? That's not the right time.
Well, that's not how you say it.
Exactly.
Okay, so
because that's very
please,
demeaning.
no, Derek is very well with words. How do you get that off post sex? Y'all both laying on this couch right here. She hugging on you,
Bro, there's a bigger purpose. It might not come out the best, but if you
What
can
are you saying
handle it,
then?
You can
no,
say,
bro.
I think
I'm gonna tell you this wasn't good to me. Yes, it's gonna suck. Yes, it sounds unrealistic. Don't get me
Yes.
wrong. And I don't want to sound like I'm some perfect. I can get no. It's gonna suck, but bro, you can't. And I might let it rock the first 2 times, but time number 3 strikes. Nah, all right, bro. This ain't it. Come on, what we doing? Because I don't want to be in a position where I'm looking for somewhere else.
Yes, exactly.
All
Because
So-
you have to say is, I think we can improve on some things.
that's it.
And then she says,
Or you
okay,
guide
okay,
her.
no, hold
Or
on,
you
hold on.
guide her.
Derek, what are those things?
It's
learn
communication.
together.
Exactly.
No. Right in that, give me the next sentence in that line.
Well, my next sentence is not gonna just make our pussy better. Like you got to like this.
No, but I'm saying
You
she
have to
discuss
talk
it.
and guide, bro.
Yeah, but-
it's communication.
Okay.
It may not be because the physical body part is what it is, but it may not be that. It may just be like what she's doing, how she's doing it, what you like or what you
Yeah,
don't
that's why
like.
you gotta do it
So I don't
together.
think there's anything wrong with talking about, hey, I like this, I like that. Same thing with dudes. Like if a girl, I think she likes something, if you're not doing it correctly, if you, that's what it is. It ain't.
Exactly.
We're physical human beings. If this shit is ass, it's ass. That's what it is.
Speak up.
Like, but niggas just we not about to just. I'm not about to live a year like this shit ass. No, not a chance in hell.
Right then and there. Tell me. That's it.
Because it's not like if it's your girl, it's one thing. If it's your girl you just fucked and it was a bad night, you can fake it and go, never talk to her again.
Exactly. You'll never see her.
Never see her. Oh, I'm good.
Thoughts and prayers, DJ Envy.
Facts.
Is that your mom? Holy
Life
shit.
cycle.
Bro, I would question everything, bro.
We know.
You have any questions, Will? Because it seems like you do.
Yeah. This is a thread I saw on Twitter. I'm trying to be more relevant with my topics because y'all say I bring up too much nature shit. So I'm trying to be more in tune. And I saw a tweet, and it was a screenshot of a woman's DMs, and she had posted from the outward perception a picture of her man or her partner, whoever it was, and she sent screenshots of women replying to her post on her story with her partner, and one woman in particular said, "I sucked his dick in his car and got fucked by him in January. Wow. Don't mean to rain on your parade. Just heads up, bitch. Stay safe out there." And I'm just like, when I saw that, I was like, yo, why would someone go out of their way to do that? Like, but I feel like I've seen that in multiple threads, multiple times. Like, yo,
Fucking women are miserable.
I don't want to post my
some
partner
women are
because of this
some
and
women
that
are
and
miserable.
that. But
Now,
why would someone do that?
What do you believe? Is it a service, or is it just to be?
No.
Or is it to just be petty?
spiteful.
You're spiteful.
Got you.
Fuck out of here.
That's what I wanted to ask y'all.
Bro, any girl that's doing that, anybody that's doing that, you're doing it out of spite. You're doing it solely for yourself. You're not trying to help this other person. You don't fucking know this other person. It's
Don't
all
mean to rain on your
nonsense.
parade.
Yeah, and I guarantee you poll 100 women, they will all tell you, no, please do not come to me as a woman. No. They'd rather, if it's going to come out, it's going to come out. If they're going to find out, they're going to find out.
Yeah.
But don't come to her as a woman, especially if you don't know her. Like, no.
was
It's all
nonsense.
bullshit. It's all nonsense.
That was the answer I was looking.
Fuck that. No.
How crazy you gotta be to make yourself look like you just sucked some nigga dick and got your back going on the call?
Right. Like, you're not
fucking
doing this
insane.
for her benefit. Don't pretend
You
you
do this 'cause
are.
you hate to see people happy.
Yeah,
feel
get the fuck out of here. That's gross.
I feel it. And this is, I guess, a piggyback of that.
It's like a
is-
nigga hitting you up. Yeah, I would have fucked your girl. We still gonna fight. Like, yes, me and my girl may break up, but I'm still gonna hurt you.
Word.
Because why are you bothering me?
Exactly.
I feel you. All right. But do you have any, like, reluctancy to posting your partner or past partners? Or you feel like at a
What do you
certain
mean
point.
on social media type shit?
Yeah, on social media. Like, do you ever.
I mean, not naturally though. I feel
Okay.
like that's just a natural thing. Like, you don't. I mean, I'm a private. I try to be as private as I can.
Yeah.
I just don't want business out there. But eventually, not eventually, but like in casual posting and
Yes.
stuff like that, you're, the person you're dealing with is gonna be in it, gonna not be in it.
Exactly.
In terms of worrying about somebody hit me, once that happens, I'm not even. There's nothing for me and you to even talk about. I'm gonna deal with that person because you chose to think you were brave enough to play with me.
Exactly.
And once you exhibit that bravery, you have to deal with the consequences that comes with bravery. Because bravery doesn't always keep you here.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So
I agree.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, me and her will do each other in private. Me and you, however you decided to handle me, I'm going to handle you in that same manner, and that's what it is. You know what I mean? But
I feel you.
that don't make. Like I said, also the internet's not a real place. That means you're doing it for something that's not real. You're doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the internet. The internet's not a real place.
Shit's just up there.
And once people start to get that, I think the world will be a better place. But the internet's just not a real. It's not a real
It's a
place.
facade. Yeah.
Everything can be faked. Everything can be shown.
Yep.
When I see you, that's how I know who you are. When I run into you, that's how I know who you are. Whoever you decide to be on the internet, you can be whoever the fuck you want. When I run into you, that's how, you know what I mean? That's how I determine.
I feel you. All right, that's very good context because I've seen that either being talked about or when women are talking about posting their partner, that's like one of the first kind of hesitations they may have to that. So curious.
But I feel like if a girl is in a position where she's like, yeah, I'm scared to post my band because a bunch of girls might have sucked his dick in the last month.
Yeah.
Girl, you've had these issues before.
I feel you.
The internet is not
that
gonna make
goes beyond.
Yeah, the internet ain't make that happen. You had these thoughts way before. Don't do this now. Yeah.
You put yourself in that position.
Yeah, or you've been thinking about this, or something has come up to make you think about this. We can't blame the internet for everything. That's something that's already been in your mind.
Yeah.
It's already been there. So,
I feel you.
this next shit says sperm
Yeah, which one y'all want to be a sperm donor?
donor.
I was just curious.
I'm sure you were.
Just to be a sperm donor? Like,
Go ahead,
I
Walt.
was
what's the context?
scrolling on my social media accounts.
You gotta really filter what shows up like in your social media.
I mean, I was
Yeah.
scrolling my social media doing again
This nigga likes his
research
crazy.
For the
because
podcast.
I want to give good topics
I like your
to
OnlyFans
y'all.
for the podcast.
And I was on stories, getting engagement, and a sperm donor ad came across my page. So I had to screenshot it. It had great branding, great marketing, and then it went into, and I clicked on it because research, and it says benefits of becoming a sperm donor, and that made me think like, have any of y'all ever?
What are the
Thought
benefits?
of?
First of all, what are the benefits?
Word. Because
Yeah, I wanna hear- I wanna hear that.
But I mean,
Maybe.
that I know
lunch.
Yeah, like what?
That
What's
I
the-
know of, you gotta. I don't think anyone could
Like
just
gift
become,
cards to like Best Buy or something? Like what?
Nigga said
Yeah,
that.
like what are the benefits of being a sperm donor?
I tell you real quick.
Besides you having mad kids out here.
That's a fact.
I'm pulling it up right now.
Funny thing you say this is because
Bed
recently,
Bath and Beyond gift card. You let me know.
Hold
recently,
on. Joe just said recently.
no,
What'd you say?
recently on Netflix.
What you did?
On Netflix? There's
Oh, I know
a
what you're talking
documentary called.
There's a movie
Our-
coming out.
Yeah, movie document. I don't know. It's called Our Father, about some white guy. Obviously, always.
Oh
some white
yeah,
guy.
I saw this. You're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's a
Okay.
pastor,
Yeah.
and apparently he has like a whole town.
Yeah.
Basically, is his kids.
What?
Yeah, so he's
What?
a residential town doctor.
Yes, there
And
you go.
everyone goes to him for like everyone there's a sperm bank there.
Yes.
But instead of actually giving him the random sperm that's been submitted, he just keeps putting his sperm in.
Yes.
So all the kids in the town are his.
They
Yes.
found out because they did a ancestry,
And
like,
it, yeah.
And they just started
and, like, all of
popping
them
up.
were like related. There was mad names that.
So
showed
like
up.
brothers and sisters is fucking
Like, they're
having
searching
kids.
for each
Yeah.
other.
Yes.
Holy shit.
And it just keeps on and keeps
and it
on,
keeps
on.
yeah,
So,
nigga.
like, but that I know of, being a sperm donor, you got to have certain requirements. I don't think it's just anyone that could be a sperm donor.
I mean, but it's mostly health requirements.
That too, yeah.
And I think the women, and like I said, I don't know shit, but I think the women get to you. They don't know who you are, but
You
they
get
read
to-
your profile, like how
Exactly.
tall you are,
Yes.
the color of your skin.
And all that
Things of that
stuff.
Oh,
nature.
like my
Next.
player.
Holy shit!
Oh, wow.
All right, man.
That's what. That's you customize and shit.
Jesus.
For what?
I mean,
All right, bro.
I thought
That's
it. You
what
said
is.
it. I thought it. You said it. I'm just leaving it like
Wow.
that.
Okay.
But yes,
You're reading a profile. it's a
essentially.
description.
Oh, yes, essentially something. Like
Wait, was Walter's question asking if we would ever donate sperm?
I don't know. He's trying. I'm waiting for the benefits.
Word.
Oh,
Word. Is it you getting paid
Do
or
I
is
get a
like,
gift card?
no. I will pull up the benefits.
gonna take
of the
out
ad. Give me a second.
dinner?
I have to find the ad. And second of all, it came up, and I'm curious. Like, first of all, have any of y'all donated sperm before?
No,
No, I'm good, boss.
I donate
Okay.
blood,
I have
but
no
not
kids,
sperm.
to my knowledge, out in the streets.
Gotcha. Okay.
That's weird, bro. Like in a way, it's kind of weird thinking like just you going about your life.
Yeah.
If you did it, cool, whatever. But like out there, eventually, someone
Yeah.
is your offspring. Like,
Yeah, but if you double think about it, you're actually doing like a great thing.
Yeah, I was gonna say like that's why I don't want to.
Like,
I don't want to
yeah,
be
like I know,
insensitive
I know. I'm
completely.
not saying it's bad, but it's like, yo, it's insane. The fact, like, obviously, it's a beneficial thing,
Bro,
but
listen,
it's just
this is the one case where it's like it's cool to be selfish.
Yeah, I
I'm
don't
cool.
got the emotional.
Yeah, I don't have
capacity
the-
to be able to detach
I'm-
and not worry about like
I'm cool.
Someone
being my
out
kid.
there being-
like, I
yeah.
would want to see that person. Like that's why I can't do that.
I think that it's literally okay for you to not want to do that, but like in the actuality of things, you're doing like the most amazing thing in the world.
Yeah.
Like you're literally giving a woman life
yes.
Yeah,
for her to raise.
and if there's a Best Buy gift card or something,
That's true.
Jesus.
well, Bed Bath and Beyond.
But also
Oh my
Bed
god.
Bath
And
and
the
Beyond probably
dis-
hit. Nah,
That
Bed
shit
Bath
in
and Beyond, the gift card would probably.
the
it.
discrepancy, the discrepancy. No, let me rephrase my words because discrepancy is not the right word because there is an inequality amongst men and women. But in terms of when a woman donates her eggs or she decides to be a surrogate, it's like 20, 30 bands they make.
Yeah.
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 Dude, you donate your little sperm, it's $150 and a Chuck E. Cheese coupon.
you get 30,000 to be a surrogate.
Yeah, 30, 40 bands, minimum.
Racks.
And that's if you don't negotiate. Surrogates get to negotiate. You could make up to $100,000 to be a surrogate.
Especially if they white.
Yeah, right. You see, yeah.
So,
Wow.
yeah.
That's
Shit crazy,
a shit
bro.
ton of money.
But
So,
I mean, I'm good.
and there are women that are like professionals, like they'll do it 2-3 times.
Hell yeah,
That's 100 bands right there.
you shit me. If I was a girl,
Okay, well we're
30K?
not when we don't know what that does to our
Yeah, bro. That affects your body. Your
Yeah,
emotions.
all right, I got
I think-
30,000. I'll fix what's wrong with my body,
Holy shit!
Wow.
and I'll do it again.
Yo, why
Okay.
won't
Not do it again.
Yo,
I'll do it again.
Oh
nigga.
my
What you
god.
saying?
Yo, Walt just type spermbank.com. What's up with cuz?
Nah,
what's
no,
up?
that's-
Now, what's up
Like
with
that's-
cuz?
bank near me.
That's-
Yo,
That's
one
what-
of these days they're gonna like take this laptop.
That's what the ad was for. www.spermbank.com.
I don't want you
Y'all
on the
asked
website.
for what the benefits of being a sperm donor is. I'm doing research.
Yeah, but don't like
Nah,
go
bro.
to the website.
Word.
Because
Because now you about to get more ads.
Here we go.
You do know that,
Here
right?
we go.
Yo, and
Be
now
a hero.
Nah, because now we talking
Nah.
about it, and my phone is here, and it's gonna pick it up. and it's
Word,
gonna
that's
show
a
that my
fact.
sponsors-
Nah, we-
I'm
Okay,
connected
here
to
we
the
go.
Wi-Fi
Nah,
too.
sorry.
Damn,
Listeners,
bro.
listen.
Turn my
Now,
phone
scroll up to him. We got to post his picture because he did this every week. This is his job.
That's
I
Jake.
get it.
That's Jake. Jake is happy as shit.
I get it.
This is his job.
But the benefits to becoming a sperm donor.
Oh shit.
1, the gift of family.
Holy shit! Oh my god! Kiss my black ass.
Get reimbursed for time, expenses,
How much?
gas. Okay.
Niggas giving you
Gas
20
is
bucks.
expensive, bro.
They give you $5 on the $275.
Okay, you get free health screenings, including STD tests.
Like I have
What?
insurance. What?
Nigga, you be doing it. You can get that
no.
anyway.
Look at the
bro.
last one.
It's
Flexible
ridiculous.
hours. You can donate at any time.
Maximum hours.
I don't see nothing about no gift card here. I ain't doing shit.
It's a flexible hours.
No, nigga said flexible hours. Yo, yeah, you can
for
come in
like-
whenever you
For
want.
2 to 3, yeah, for sure. And then if you come back at 7 to 8, that's even perfect, bro. That's even better.
Nah, niggas got us doing foul. Nah, our sperm don't mean shit.
Nah, that would be shit, bro. We have a testimonial.
Fuck this nigga. Who
Yo.
is he giving his babies to?
I don't listen to fucking Brandon. Who the
Yeah.
fuck is this?
Get him. Oh my god.
Oh shit,
It
bro.
says read more donor testimonials.
No.
No.
Okay. All right. I'm just trying.
Oh nah, cuz over here. No, he's
Yo,
nah.
Jesus Christ.
No way.
Yo,
No
yo,
way.
Whoever
Whoever he donated sperm to, she has a fetish. Because there's no way they saw his picture and say, yeah, he's the one.
Oh my god, bro.
Funny.
The one on the right, she failed her arranged marriage.
We're not throwing no pictures of these guys.
I'm not. Yeah, I was gonna, but I'm not.
We
bro.
should.
That one shoots up schools. You gotta close this tab. You gotta close this tab.
You gotta burn his samples,
All
bro.
right,
Fuck
man.
that.
You gotta post
You gotta burn his samples.
We have to post every picture.
Yeah.
And now we have to. Now we have
Oh
to.
my god,
That's
that's mad
insane,
funny.
That's real.
Yo,
Alright.
send me put the link in the group chat or whatever.
Please.
Oh my god.
Because every one of these niggas has an issue.
God.
Holy shit. Wow.
All right, music.
Yeah, there's a lot of music.
Oh my god.
So as this pod is out, the
Friday.
Pusha T album is out. It's almost dropped.
Yes. I think we've all heard it though.
Yeah, I've heard it. It's,
I-
it's great production.
I heard
as
it last
expected. Got Pharrell on there and Ye on there doing production. You know, his production is always A1, and he's my favorite drug dealer. Rap, that usually comes from him.
Fair.
So it's almost dry. It's out now. Go listen to that.
Even though I've had the album for a little bit, I haven't I always like to listen to it when it comes out, just because I like to hear the energy of what's going on when it's out. Naturally, I like it because I think Pusha's one of the best. But yeah, I like it right now. I like it for right now.
How we did not introduce? No, fuck this. How we did not introduce the music topic with K Flock and Cardi B?
That's true.
That too.
Shake it.
We can't ignore that.
Shout out the Queen of the Bronx.
Yes.
That is true. Before listen, the verse to backtrack. The verse is better than the snippet that we played last week.
That's just gonna be played at this whole fucking summer.
That's a fact.
Yeah, that is. I can see an early song in the summer. Her verse. They're gonna cut to it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
The song is good, but they're gonna cut to it, mix it. Yeah, yeah. But shout out to Cardi. K Flock.
Yeah.
Hope they free you, or how. What I don't know what we're supposed to say in that situation, but yeah, I don't know what we're supposed to say. But yeah, shout out to Cardi, man. But yeah.
Kendrick, Walter's favorite.
Are we done with Pusha? I mean, we've all heard. Oh, I've heard it.
We're gonna spin back on Pusha.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna definitely fill it out.
Kendrick announced that
It's
he,
a very big deal for Walter.
Top of the morning.
No,
Specifically.
for music culture.
I find it funny how he came back, like, because
He retweeted somebody. with
Yeah,
a
because it
link.
was a random person who was like Kendrick Lamar retired, and then
that was Walter.
he just
Nah, man. Kendrick.
That was Walter's
okay.
burner
Let's
account.
Kendrick announced his album
yes.
coming out May 13th. It's
Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers.
Yeah,
Yes,
Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. What? Let's center this here. What do we expect from it?
Shit, man. After all these goddamn years, it better be fucking good. That's all I'm gonna say, Kendrick. Because if not, I'm knocking you out with that top 3.
You know what upset you guys' music taste? I respect it very much so. So when I ask, it's like, yo, what do we think the music is going to live up to the time it's taken to put the music out?
I want to say yes because the fan of me says yes.
Okay.
But
Also, sorry, side note, Memphis came back. Anyway, go ahead.
What?
Oh, they did? They won?
nah, that's
They
good.
did?
Yes.
They won? I mean,
They're
hey,
winning.
listen,
Yeah.
I'm surprised it was getting blown out by like 1.
But anyway, sorry.
Yeah. It's hard with Kendrick because when you're an artist like Kendrick Lamar on that caliber, Pulitzer Prize winning Kendrick Lamar, Grammy Award winning fucking
Nigga
in the
shit on his
big 3
Pulitzer.
and in some people's big 3 he's number 1. Classic after classic. You know how people view him.
Yeah.
I
As one of
feel
the
like-
greats.
Or what it is.
Yeah. Not
Anyway,
what he is.
I feel like this would be one of those situations where I don't know if it'll live up to the hype because I don't know how. That's a lot of hype for someone of this magnitude for 5 years to take off. I feel like, I think what benefits him is that you don't know what Kendrick is going to put out. There's no like specific type of music he puts out. You don't know what you're going to get when it comes to him, which is a plus for him because he always uses that to his advantage
Okay.
every time he puts out music. So I feel like I don't know what this album is going to sound like because you can't put Kendrick in a box.
That's a fact because
You don't know what it is.
That's the same feeling I think most people felt when Damn came out. Like when he had the whole Kung Fu Kenny thing and then going into Damn, it's like
What came before Damn was To Pimp a Butterfly, right?
Yeah.
yes,
Those are 2 drastically different.
100%. So it's like what the fuck, like,
And then on top of that, both of those albums are drastically different than Good Kid, Mad City.
yeah. So it's like what
You can't put him in a box. So it's like you don't know what you're gonna get from him. But I do feel like because he's took off for 5 years, it's like
it's up in the
I don't know
air. It's up in the air.
it's up in the air. It's like because there could be people who don't think he's gonna hit that bar because it's so anticipated and he's never gonna hit that hype of what that 5-year long awaited Kendrick Lamar album might sound like. But then at the same time, it might sound so different that it'll work. You know what I'm saying? Like say you give Drake or J. Cole 5 years off to make one album. You give them 5 years off to make one album. That album that you would expect that to sound like, 1, you wouldn't know what it would sound like. 2, that's crazy. That's just a super highly anticipated project. Like it's, you know what I'm saying? Like I think this is gonna. It's like I think people wanted to hear from Kendrick so much that they're gonna be okay with whatever that comes out. Personally,
of course, 100%, because it's like, yo, bro, like you fucking gone.
Kendrick has a cult fan base. In the first 20 minutes after he retweeted this, that tweet had 40,000 retweets.
Yes, that shit blew up.
That was crazy.
That shit blew.
I took note of that because like that's crazy. For 20 minutes after this tweet, it had 40,000 retweets.
I don't think that's crazy because it's Kendrick.
I still think that's just crazy in general if anyone were to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, like I think if anyone were to do it, like 40,000 in 20 minutes is crazy.
I expect it to be good. I hope it's good.
I just feel like
The fan in me wants it to be good.
Yeah.
Because it's
I don't
like,
think it'll be bad. I think it'll be different.
Because 100%. Because it's definitely gonna be different.
Like I don't know when you hear that title, Mr. Melon, the Big Steppers. Like when I hear that,
The Big Step is throw me off.
the Big Step is what throws me off because I don't know what.
Because
when I hear that, I'm
thinking
like,
60s, 70s. I'm thinking
I think of,
old like roller skating and stuff
everything
like that.
you guys are describing is exactly what Kendrick wants to do, and that's why how I know this is going to be an amazing project.
yeah, no,
Everything that all the debating of what the title means and how he did it and everything, it's already telling me how
He
good.
already got you locked.
Yeah, he's already got us. He's
Y'all already
But
looking.
he's
he's
already-
been had us locked in because he hasn't put on in 5 years. That's what I'm saying. Like it's not. It's
But-
gonna always.
Kendrick is the one artist that's never put out even a questionably good album. Kendrick
No,
is
I'm
always,
not gonna agree. I
Kendrick
disagree with that. No, for sure.
Kendrick has never put out any bad piece of music ever in his entire existence in music. We've never been like, oh, this sucks. Even no matter how you feel about it, whether you think it's not a classic, the only time you debate Kendrick is if it's classic or not. That's it. But everything,
mixtapes is even classic,
everything
bro. Yeah.
that is Kendrick Lamar, everybody goes, well, we know it's Kendrick.
Yeah.
So I don't see this as being anything different. I think when you give somebody as amazing as Kendrick time, it's gonna be even better. The only thing, like I said, my preference may be Drake only because I think it's harder for Drake to do what he does because Drake is always giving us music, and I think it's harder to be consistent. It's harder to feed the people. I think it's harder. Kendrick does what he wants and is able to put out, not able, but Kendrick puts out classic music because he takes his time to make it classical. I think
Got it.
we don't give other artists that grace. We watch Cole give us, what was the album when he was folding clothes?
For your eyes on.
Yeah, the one that nobody liked. And then he came back. I mean, it's the truth. He came back with KOD. People, sure. He came back with KOD. We start to, okay, cool. Still not the one. This one, we know, okay. He listened. He got new producers. He put features on it. This is the fucking album. You know what I'm saying? And then he keeps rapping because he knows, okay, this is what I might have to do to be where, to be the number one. It seems like Kendrick don't care. He's like, I'm who I am, so it really doesn't matter. And that's the allure to Kendrick a lot. So I think I like the way he announced it. I like the way whatever this rollout looks like because it's coming out May 13th. Ain't much going on. I like that. I haven't heard any records.
Yeah, it is Friday 13th.
Yeah, it seems like from outside looking in, he's gonna tell niggas to relax and put niggas in their place rapping wise. So
Like, remember niggas?
yeah, like don't get this fucked up. I'm still Kendrick. And if that's what we're gonna get on his last album on TDE, it's gonna be one of the greatest pieces of music we ever heard.
Walter's gonna be on the pod that Thursday before with his damn shirt on and
Screaming top of the morning.
And my Kung Fu Kenny braids, all the above. All the above.
the week before that album,
Yeah.
Jack Harlow's album drops.
Yes.
So it's going to be a good month for me.
Oh man,
It is.
do we think the Drake record is gonna make it to the album?
It should.
I think it'll probably be like
If they're smart, it
towards
will.
the end.
I mean, we all know.
I think it will.
it didn't leak by accident. So the record was leaked on purpose.
Yeah.
If they're
Oh.
smart, they would put it on there.
But I don't know. We'll see.
My point is further and further being made about Jack Harlow, man.
That's what I thought when I heard that First Class song. Because just for context, if you don't know, First Class, Jack Harlow went number one, which is big because
That's his version of one.
yeah, it was what's popping.
That was on one?
I will double check that. But either way, this went number one very quick. Maybe
Yeah, in the first week.
the
It was like
first 3-4 days.
Yeah.
So that show, and he's definitely a B-list moving to A-list artist. So like for a fact that an artist who's still, I mean, he's there, but he's still growing there. That's a great sign. And when I heard the actual song, it was. I mean, it's a good song, but it's a Jack Harlow hit. It's not just a hit. You feel me? Like some artists like Moneybagg Yo, they make just hits.
It's a pop record.
I mean, the hook is a pop record, but the verses are him just rapping like he does on his old albums and shit.
No way.
Yeah, I mean, in my opinion,
No way.
because that's one thing about Jack Harlow. Like that
Why
nigga.
you say no way?
Yeah,
Because if you listen to the verse on this record, you're like, that's what takes, like, the hook is phenomenal.
yeah.
When you listen to it, you're like,
But that's how he raps.
Yeah, but that's how he raps.
Then I mean, that
But then the last album was also good.
I don't think Jack. Okay, if the Drake record is on Jack Harlow's album, that's Jack Harlow rapping very well. Correct? That this song is not that.
The first part.
I'm not gonna say that. I will say the highlight of the song is the chorus,
which any
which
song
is
should
Rich.
be.
You're right.
Yeah, I mean,
But
that's the
that's
chorus.
not to take away from how he's rapping on the song. Because
I don't think. I'm gonna say that I don't think Jack Harlow's verses on First Class are very good. I think that the song is carried by the chorus, which is fine if this is a single. That's okay. I'm not taking, but I don't think Jack Harlow's verses on the song are good. I don't at all. I don't think he's doing what he has to do. And even I made the statement last week that the song went viral. That's why they put it out as a single, because you can hear how it's mixed and mastered.
Yes.
Jack Harlow's verses are not good on this record. Like, it's whatever, because it's a pop hit, and I don't when it comes out, I don't expect anything phenomenal. Don't take it's a single. It's fine, but that's kind of it. That's it. So
I feel you.
I don't think the verses are crazy.
And I hope the Drake's leak is on there. I'm sure it will be.
Yeah, I think
likely, yeah, I believe so.
I think people. I don't understand.
Jack's gonna have a good album. I don't think he's
I
gonna
don't
have a
think
bad album.
Because most, my fault to cut you up, but I've been checking on YouTube and shit. A lot of people remake beats and stuff like that, remake the song. All of them have been striking down. Like
Yeah,
after,
no, they have, I know.
within a day or two.
Yeah.
Because I know YouTube usually is on top of that.
It's
but
even
like,
not on Rap Genius.
Exactly.
Rap Genius.
So
even took it
like,
down.
if it's like,
There's no page for the lyrics on Rap Genius.
exactly,
They removed it. Yeah. It's
So
crazy.
when stuff like that happens, usually
Yeah.
it's gonna be out. So
But yeah, I do expect
I
it to be
feel
on
you, I
the
feel
album.
you.
Because I think people who have a Drake feature and it leaks or gets leaked and they choose not to put on their album, like
You're
Benny the
stupid.
Butcher, I don't think that's a smart thing to do.
I still
Even
the
Fetty
streets
Wap.
still need that. Yeah, yeah.
But
Love of a
Fetty Wap's
Drake
story was
feature.
different.
Either way, man, you're bugging. If you have a Drake feature on the song, there's not putting it out only hurts you.
100%.
Unless you're being
Because
petty.
you think you're just more bigger than.
Like you hold,
Okay.
you can't
You're
sit
holding
on
yourself
music,
back.
bro. You
You-
can't sit on your music for too long. You had a
Exactly.
fucking Drake feature. I understand you wanted to package
Drop
it
that
nicely,
shit.
but
Drop that shit. Like,
I don't understand why that Benny the Butcher and Drake song is not out yet.
bro,
It leaked like
I
months
don't
ago.
even know either because
That's, like,
I
really
fucking
just
need that.
Yeah, I wish it was in the mind of artists as to why they hold songs.
Yeah.
Unless you're waiting for an album to come out, but then you drop an album, it's not on there. I don't get it. I don't get it from there.
Yeah, and Benny dropped like 3 albums since that leak, so like it makes no
Yeah, Griselda niggas drop albums every week, so I
Yeah.
don't. Yeah.
The only reason is if you're signed to a deal to a label and you want to save this super mega hit till you're off the label.
Yeah, but it leaked
Artists
already,
hold
so-
on
But
to
Benny,
good music.
Benny just signed, so
Yeah.
that would make
Gotcha.
sense. And
That's all
also
that.
Jack Harlow, that's just a fresh deal too.
Exactly.
Correct.
So I would hoped the Drake features on the album, but
Time will tell.
time will tell.
Mm-hmm.
But
What is this question? In the
this
first?
came from the question we had with the white rapper preference.
Mm.
Punch from TDE had us said white rappers only have to be at a C+ to gain the recognitions that rappers at an A+ get. Did I say that correctly? Yeah.
I'm trying to think of another white rapper
I don't agree with that.
besides Jack and M.
And Mac?
Yeah, Macklemore.
Mac.
Macklemore won a Grammy over Kendrick Lamar, so
We're
that
not
has
gonna-
to be a
We're
thing.
not gonna talk about that.
I mean, that's
I
that's
know.
also what he's talking
I
about.
know.
I'm never going to talk about Mac Miller because Mac Miller is a better rapper than most of everyone,
Majority, yeah, and
and he makes better music than everyone.
Yeah, that's my
Yeah,
favorite.
I don't think-
I'm
I
a be
don't-
biased when it comes to Mac
I don't-
because that's
Yeah,
one
Mac
of-
Miller.
that's one of my
I'm
favorites.
biased.
I don't agree that white rappers be C+ when black rappers have to be A+. How many successful white rappers are there?
Not many besides them.
I mean, how many white rappers are there? Period.
Exactly.
Again, not many
Which
besides
speaks to
M
the
and Mac.
point
Yeah,
of-
No, that speaks to they're coming in a space. They're coming in a space where they're the minority and succeeding because of the color of their skin.
So would they not have to work harder than a C plus? In order to
No,
succeed?
because it's a shock value.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the thing, and this is what it is too. I always hate to have this conversation because it makes us as people that really care and listen to music look a little bit dumber. But Eminem, right? Eminem made music about choking his mom and raping his. You know what I mean? And Eminem is regarded as one of the best rappers ever, which he is.
Can you scroll down so I can see more context of this? What he said.
Which he is, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like if a black artist did that, even in that time, we would not be with that shit at all.
No, it would be weird because it's like
If Hove spent albums talking about killing and raping his mom, I do not think niggas would jack Hove the way we do.
It wouldn't be this
Correct.
So we're talking. That is the. I mean, you know that's the kind of some of the context.
Yeah.
I still don't agree with this point. What he's saying. I understand the Macklemore debacle because that was fucking crazy
What's that rapper?
in that instance.
Okay.
But
So you think white rappers have just as much work to do as black rappers?
I feel like they might have more work to do to be accepted by the minority.
Fuck no.
In the game, I'm talking about.
Yeah, people respect.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
No, but we talking about like who cares?
You're talking about fans because I'm talking about like I'm talking about amongst their peers and.
I mean, but I mean, in reality though, who gives a fuck what we think if the fans love you? You know what I'm saying? Like
having respect from people in the industry goes a very long way.
To certain people,
Yeah.
but so let's say for example, right? I'm sure Macklemore didn't kick it with niggas in the industry. I'm sure Macklemore was just a popular white rapper. Mac Miller is somebody that's well respected, but is very talented. So everything coincides and everything aligns.
Mm-hmm.
But Macklemore was.
And do you feel like Mac Miller did C plus or more work?
Mac Miller's not in this conversation to me. Mac Miller makes amazing music
Because he's not a C plus.
Yes, but I think even rest in peace to Mac. I think Mac would even say that there is a different type of critique I may get from the normal fandom. Mac Miller
Because he put in more work.
Because he's no matter.
And he's better.
Rest in peace to Mac, but no matter how good.
Rest in peace, Mac. Mac is an amazing artist.
No matter how great Mac has been, Mac is still a white rapper. It doesn't matter. So you still do have a fan preference. The majority of people buying music are white people because white people are the just majority in this country, no matter what. That's why TikTok, when black songs go viral, it's the white kids doing it. That's just what it is, unfortunately. That's just what it is. You know what I mean? Like Mac is one of the best to ever do it, but that does not change that he's still a white rapper.
I don't know what white rapper put C plus effort and was as successful as a black artist who had to put an A plus effort aside from the Macklemore situation.
I want to say Logic, but then again, he stuck to it. I don't like Logic. I don't like Logic, but for a brief moment, he did it.
I agree. I hate Logic, so I don't care.
He was up in the pedestal for a brief
moment. I hate Logic.
I dislike Logic.
I
think
Logic.
This conversation depends on who we're talking about. We're appeasing, whether it be peers or whether it be fans, because it's two different things. Because when I'm talking about,
Punch is referencing success. So he's referencing success, overall success, which would be fans, sales, all of that.
Okay, so if we're gonna gauge it by success, who do you give an A plus effort to as a black artist when it comes to success? Like if you were to gauge it comparison to comparison, who would be?
I mean, I don't want to keep having the same conversation, but if we talk about Eminem and everybody else, yeah, I think Eminem has put out subpar music, but he gets A plus results because he's white. Like I don't like. Why does Eminem keep selling 1 million records every year? The music isn't good. Yeah. Even though, listen, once again, I don't want to sound like an ignorant. Eminem is one of the greatest rappers ever, but the music has been subpar.
Yeah,
and he's going platinum every time he breathes. Yeah. That's not because he's
also the first white rapper that's made it to where he's at. Period. He's the bar. No, Eminem is the bar.
Eminem is the first white rapper that we respected.
Exactly.
That we've respected, but. He's only
in order to be respected, you have to put the time and effort.
No, Eminem is beyond talented, but
so that's
yes. I mean, if we're talking about C plus in terms of the last 3 projects,
Yeah,
Eminem.
but that's different. That's different. You're talking in comparison to the last 3 projects. I understand that, but you're talking about someone who's 20 plus years into the industry already with a cult fan base.
Because
that's different than someone coming into the game putting a C plus effort.
Yeah, but I don't know.
His decline isn't the same as a white rapper.
But I think also, I think in reference to Punch's statement, he's like, also white rappers get away with whatever they want. Black rappers can't, but it's okay. And Eminem has said himself, niggas could not get away with what Eminem was saying back when he was super popular.
Yeah, that should be.
That's nah.
Yeah,
that's
but
just.
I feel like when you say that, there has to be more than just 1 or 2 people. Like
1 or 2 people. What do you mean?
Like you're saying, like white people could just do this. There's like only 4 white rappers anyone even talks about.
But that's kind of the point he's making, because there's so little of them, they get a pass. They get to put out less than stellar efforts because they're white and there are not that many of them. That's the point he's making. Like, and I mean, he used Jack Harlow. He's like, yo, First Class #1, it's cool and all, but like the song's mediocre. And well, that's Punch's opinion. And whoever mirrors that opinion is always going to be an opinion. But he's like, yo, the song's cool. But you're talking about a rap song being a #1 Billboard hit. Come on. It's because he's appeasing, he's white, and it comes off as a pop record. That's why.
I don't agree with this conversation.
I mean, but that's why we have a podcast.
I feel like it's very. This comment is very vague because there's different variables in this conversation that you have to consider in what you're talking to in regards to what. Because even though if Jack Harlow is #1 because of whatever case is, it doesn't matter. Because aside from anything we all say, the industry, he has a machine behind him. The machine isn't only behind him because he's white. Because if that's the case, you could have grabbed any other white artist prior to Jack Harlow.
I mean, he's white and talented.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it could have happened at any time. So I don't think that's fair to say. Like, that's why this conversation is too many different variables to consider, and like too many different like.
He's white. He's white and can rap. That's the basis.
But no one gives a fuck about Logic the way they give a fuck.
But Logic is a popular rap artist. It's not. Yeah, like Logic is a popular rap artist.
Logic has retired like 4 times.
Yeah,
that's because he is comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Like Logic gets to go and retire because Logic has made a shit ton of money off rap music. That's the point.
I don't agree with that, but it's okay.
That's like, yeah, Logic ain't rich. I mean, Logic ain't broke. I'm sorry. Logic has sold millions of records, and Logic has been signed to Def Jam for like
fucking
10 years.
Yeah, but we don't look at Logic how we look at other artists.
But we don't. But are we talking about the fans or us? We don't like Logic.
So many different variables. And
but Punch is talking about public perception. Public perception. That's it. That's why he brought up Macklemore and all that shit.
Logic. That know a lot. Like there's an ongoing joke when it comes to Logic because he's half white and half black, and how he's biracial. It's literally an ongoing joke.
I can't tell. I don't know what he.
No, but his career is an ongoing joke about I'm black, I'm white, I'm white.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
And if you think there would be a machine behind anyone, it would be the white guy who's also black. No, in the industry.
What do you mean? I'm confused.
Like if they were to put a machine behind someone, and it would be a white artist. It would also be a white artist who's also black. Look at Drake. He's Jewish, but he's black.
Oh, are you saying there's not a machine behind Logic? I'm confused.
There's not a big enough machine behind Logic.
Logic is signed to the biggest record label of all time. Logic signed to Def Jam.
We're not having talk. Don't do that.
Logic is signed to Def Jam.
So what?
That's one of the biggest record labels of all time.
You retired 4 times for a publicity.
That's a choice. Logic is always
because
sold records.
People don't fuck with you.
Because we don't care about Logic in a general sense, but the overall reference was Jack Harlow having a huge pop hit.
Album sales for me.
Gotcha.
Yeah, Logic does well.
I don't think he does well enough.
He's just people don't fuck with him.
People don't fuck with him.
He doesn't have the star power, so why put money behind him?
Exactly.
I want to be Jack Harlow's friend. I don't want to be Logic's friend.
Which is my point.
Yeah,
that's what I'm talking about.
I mean,
I'm confused.
Yeah. I lost both of y'all points, to be honest. But y'all vibing right now. His last album.
How many albums does he have?
8.
I lost them at 4.
Yeah,
Have y'all heard any of these albums?
I don't
Just-
like.
just-
I
you know,
don't.
just
I
genuinely
don't
asking.
like. I
The
don't like
first
Logic.
4.
So I don't like Logic. Yeah, Logic
Right.
always goes in the top 5 every time he drops. That's who he.
The one in 2019 debuted at number 1.
Yeah, that's who
Debuted
Logic.
there.
That's what it is. But I don't like Logic. I don't like
didn't know
Logic's
that.
music.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't like
I don't want to hear nothing from Logic. I don't care about him being mixed and then putting the suicide hotline on. I don't care. I don't give a fuck about 1888 whatever he's saying. I don't give a fuck. But I'm in terms of what Punch's point is like.
I think Punch's point was very vague.
Maybe,
Yeah.
It was very vague.
but
No, yeah. Good.
I think
because
I think his point is a reflection of this. None of us is Logic fans, and he hits the top 5 in the charts every time he breathes. That's not because he's a great rapper. It's because something else is going on here.
But does that mean he's only putting a C+ effort? Which is what
I don't know.
Well,
Yes, he's saying that a white rapper can have a C+ body of work, and it's more revered than a black artist who puts all his time and effort into a project. That's what Punch's point was.
Okay, and that's a
And then that all sounds like that's on preference then.
I mean,
On the individual,
all of it's
the
opinion.
Consumer. No, I mean like on the consumer.
Yeah, for sure,
You know what I mean?
for
Like,
sure.
Which is why I'm like that statement is very.
But I mean, you see the Macklemore thing. You see the
I'll give it to Punch. You asked a thought-provoking question.
Yeah, I was talking
That'll really like
like really stumped.
But
because that is a very simple question that is
But it
very
really stumps you.
like difficult to like really have a conversation about.
and even after seeing Logic going top 5 every time he drops, Logic's albums ain't that great. So
Yeah, I don't think he's good.
because even me thinking back, saying that using Eminem as an example, Eminem has had classic albums, no debate, nothing to talk about. But it's like Logic, Macklemore. I think I love Jack Harlow's last album, but
Macklemore really just different. He really just came in, robbed everything, and left.
yeah.
That was a dark year,
He's the
bro.
white man, bro.
That was
So-
a dark
That was
year.
really crazy.
He's the colonizer.
so
But all right,
that's it. That's all I got.
Sports, real quick.
Yeah.
Who do we have winning the championship?
I'm gonna stick.
I remember
with
you said the Suns.
sticking with my pick. Sticking with the Sixers.
Oh, the Sixers. And
Sticking
then
with-
Okay.
who said the Suns? Someone
Nets and
said-
7.
You said that.
Wait, what you say?
I said Nets and 7 against the Celtics.
You high? No, we said the championship.
Oh no, bro! Like, we got to get through the 7 first.
Nigga, that's how-
we got to get through the Celtics game first. It's been rough the last 2 games, but
Yo.
if it's not the Nets, which I'm sticking with, it might be the Warriors.
Nah.
The Warriors kind of going crazy.
Yeah, so pick one.
I wanna say
Warriors
the
and
Bulls.
Nets.
I want to say the
Nets.
Bulls.
You lost. Yeah,
Nets.
Nets.
I
Okay.
want to think of like a fan because I'm gonna say Nets because I'm from New York.
You
but-
said Bulls already. So yeah. So
yeah, why not, bro?
Nah, hell no. They are.
Who for you?
This is the year that CP3 wins it. He
Devin
does.
Booker literally is out for like 3 weeks.
Word, bro.
Okay.
He's done. Like
But they still beat the
he's
Pelicans.
chilling with
without-
Kendall,
They
drinking
beat,
818.
Yeah,
Like,
but
But they
they
beat
back
the-
next
They,
year.
they
got
beat-
a ways to go.
no, they beat the Pelicans without them.
They got a ways to
Yeah.
go for
Without
3 weeks.
him.
You
I
know,
do.
a lot of games happen in 3 weeks.
I mean,
That's
listen,
fair.
that's a fact.
I think the Pelicans are not that good of a team. But okay.
I mean, who's hold
I
on,
don't
wait.
know.
Let
Ever
me
since
see.
CJ McCollum,
Mm,
better.
I hear all that hot shit, but
Yeah,
Wait,
we'll see.
hold on, wait. Okay, so we got.
Hey, Drew, get with FanDuel, bro.
Nah, I'm looking at the bracket because I forgot who's actually in the
Oh, yeah.
playoffs.
Well, yeah, I'm sticking with the Sixers. Joel Embiid looks phenomenal right now.
Yeah,
bro.
but James Harden's gonna fold. But I
He
guess
James Harden doesn't have to play that well.
he doesn't have to be the star of the team.
He can be.
He doesn't.
Joel
Wow.
Embiid is averaging
I think it might
30.1,
be.
and Tyrese Maxey is playing amazing.
He does.
So
Yeah.
all James Harden has to do is
They
pass
almost
that
jumped
ball.
Danny Green.
Yeah, because
All of them.
he was fucking
I
weirdo.
think it might be Warriors or Sixers in the end.
Yeah, I think that's going to be.
You had to
And,
wait all that time
Yeah.
for you to just say what we
Bugging.
just said.
and I think
Yeah, I'm just
I think
saying,
the
I'm
Sixers
really
are going to come out.
I'm like Bucks. I don't think Giannis can do it all.
Can we acknowledge that John Morant and Anthony Edwards are the next like faces of the league?
Yeah,
Okay.
new young Bucks.
Jaws that dude.
Yeah, but so is Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
He is.
That
But
nigga-
Jaws like the. It's like John and Anthony. Edwards.
Nah, they both are.
For now.
They're both amazing, and I
Yeah,
can't
they're
believe
both real.
I can't believe Minnesota gave it that game. But yeah, when they were up
That's
30
crazy.
points. But
30 is insane.
But that's in the South.
yeah,
Kyrie,
Oh my
Kyrie getting
God.
fined $50,000 for sticking his middle finger up at Boston fans.
and the fact that he lost the next game, it made it look nigga worse.
Nah, I
but-
saw the interview
It
with.
did.
I saw the interview with KD.
But that's KD's fault.
I saw the interview with KD and it kind of makes sense.
I mean, it ain't really KD for it was locking his ass up.
no, you're talking about the fans.
they do not look good
They were locking.
as a basketball. Somebody that knows
KD's
basketball.
that guy.
They don't
you
look
lock
good.
up KD, make it a little
They
harder.
do
but I
not-
mean,
the
they
s-
did have a bad showing that game.
Yeah.
No, the Celtics look like they know what they're doing.
That's right.
They
The first
look.
game, they won by only a buzzer beater, no?
The Celtics won by a buzzer beater.
Yeah.
The second
But-
game, the game was not good.
But
for
I
them.
always look
yeah,
at
but the
game
Nets were
two.
up three.
They were up.
three-fourths of the
They were
game.
up. The Nets were up 17 points.
Yeah,
yeah,
like,
second half
they're a better
yeah.
team.
Yeah, but the point is we came back.
Yes.
So that means you're not.
There's something that.
Yeah, there's something not right with
Yeah.
you. And especially too, that means you got out coached. And it's always
Okay.
scary when a team gets out coached.
Yo, the fuck.
It's
The
like
memes
the
with
fact
Steve
that
Nash, bro.
Steve Nash, he looked like he's like, yo, give KD the ball and move.
Son,
That's his game plan.
The memes
That's been their
with
game plan all
Steve
season.
And he
Nash,
shot
bro.
4 for 18 last game. So
Yeah,
something has to
No, but-
change.
Yeah,
Yeah, bro.
that's fair. We'll see.
That's a 7.
That's in 7. Yeah, I got that.
You guys have Nets in 7?
Over the
Celtics?
Celtics? Yeah,
Yeah.
that's in 7.
I think Warriors
I'm never
I
down.
think-
I'm never down. KD.
I think
Yeah.
I love KD, don't get me wrong, but listen, man, for
KD
KD had one bad game. I'm not down.
yeah, but KD's also never done this alone.
Oh, shit, man.
Yes, Kyrie.
He's still not alone.
Listen,
For 18.
What?
I think Kyrie had an amazing game 1 in terms of what he did. But if you dive deep into these stats, Kyrie had to take a lot of shots, had to do a lot of shit, and KD also didn't have a great game 1.
Yeah, they both had a
Okay.
bad game.
They
I'm not
lost.
down.
They lost game 1 by a buzz beater because Jason Tatum had a bad game. Jason Tatum had a great game too. So did Jaylen Brown. I am kind of banking on the Celtics coaching as opposed to them just giving these niggas the ball and moving out the way.
Running with it type shit on some breaks.
Yeah, it's definitely ISO basketball.
It's KD or Kyrie, one of y'all figure it out, and we're gonna see what's gonna happen. The Celtics are getting open shots. They're playing good defense. I am gonna bet on that as opposed to this. And like I said, KD's never been in a situation where he's had to just figure it out. With the Warriors, he had Steph.
I feel
The
you.
Thunder, it was Russ, but they lost. So I don't know.
I'm not down. KD.
All right.
Yeah, especially
He's never had to.
afro. No, I'm good. Nigga has an afro in 2022. He about to lose game 6 for sure.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
All right, let's get out of here. Thank you guys for another good episode. Thank you guys for listening. Continue to like, subscribe to everything you do. My closing remarks are keep going, keep pushing. You never know where your next opportunity is, and that's kind of where I want to leave everybody. And that's that. Y'all go ahead.
So you, bro.
My closing remarks are imaginaryplayers.com/shop.
That too.
Go cop that.
I want to say, don't rob yourself from being the best version of yourself.
Facts.
Well,
Closing remarks are
If you don't close that sperm donor shit, bro.
nah, bro, you're wrong.
be a hero. Take some
At a sperm
time
bank?
to look into the benefits of being a sperm donor. They have flexible hours.
Bro, they're not paying us, bro.
Closing remarks is
It could be.
to
Yeah, we accept it.
never be hesitant to put your energy into the world. Put yourself out there. Don't shy away from opportunities. You feel me? And get in those rooms. Ask those questions. Shake those hands. Ask her out or ask him out if that's your preference. You feel me? Like, live life. Like, take it all in. Appreciate it. And more importantly, like those moments that you feel the anxiety or the uncertainty or you feel hesitant, like when you do that exact decision that you feel the hesitation to, is the times, at least for me, when I feel most fulfilled. So maybe that would be the same for you. And also it's www.spermbank.com if you need to figure out how to do that.
And make sure that was her mother. All right.
You make sure that's her mother.
We out of here.
We outta
Make sure that was her mother. We out of here.
Yeah, all right. Like I said, imaginaryplace.com. We out of here. Bye.